Mic check 1 2.
Yes, yes.
Okay. This is the All Things Black Podcast, episode 3. I am your co-host Kiahree.
And I'm your other co-host, Barney, aka Mr. Eat a Brownie Dry with No Milk, aka the vibes, aka Mr. Sweating even though it's cold.
And as you can see, we're coming to
We're
you.
on video now.
Yo, can I say
You
it?
know, you guys, production's going up. We got some more equipment. Well, it's not new. It's stuff we already had, but we're finally using. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
All right, man. So, what are we talking about? You have anything?
Well, did you do anything yesterday after work?
I went home and started making a beat. I got a couple songs coming, so
A couple bops.
couple bops, yeah. So that's all I was doing until like 1 in the morning.
Sheesh.
Yeah.
I was up to like 3.
Doing
Yeah.
what?
Well, we saw the late showing of Bad Boys. We
Yeah.
saw the 11 o'clock.
Don't ruin
So-
it. Me and my wife were going today.
Bro, it's worth it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. They're back.
They back.
They back. That's all I gotta say about that. They back. You feel me? The Bad Boys are back.
Yeah. Bro, watching all of their interviews and stuff was like pretty funny.
It was.
This is Nick Cannon, right? Who is it? Oh, it's Nelly. Who is this?
It's Nelly, Murphy Lee, and Diddy.
Why did I feel Nick Cannon for some reason?
That's just to all the St. Louis, all the dirty.
Say lunatics or whatever.
Yeah.
All right, so it's a good movie though.
Yeah. Overall, good movie. I mean, even the reviews are good. IMDb gave it like a 7 point whatever out of 10. Yeah. I definitely recommend it.
Okay. But yeah, we're going to see it tonight. It looks like it's gonna be dope. I love the first two. Yo, so you didn't watch none of the interviews?
No, I did.
Oh, so
Yeah.
when they said about the Reggie,
Yeah.
dude, that's actually pretty funny.
Bro,
Like they actually just mess with him to get a real reaction out of him.
Yeah.
I feel like Will Smith is one of those type of actors that like tries to do stuff like that.
Yeah, he's definitely more method. I mean, Michael Bay told him to do it, but he's definitely more method, I feel like.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
But yeah, so I'm gonna be going to do that tonight. I already know it's gonna be dope, so I don't even have to
Facts.
worry about that.
Are you going to see it like earlier or like later?
Maybe like 6, 7,
That's solid.
something like that.
Yeah. Which theater are you going to?
Oh, there's one by my house, or by our job.
Yeah.
It's literally on Union Hills and 16th Street or something like that, and it's like $7 for
What?
every. Yeah. So there's two of them. There's one over there. Everything is $7.
Yeah.
And then there's one over by my old neighborhood, which is Metro Center Mall.
Yeah.
$7, and you can watch any movie, 3D, all
Bro,
that.
we paid
Yeah,
like almost $30.
yeah. So just for future reference, I guess I could have. Yeah, there's one Metro Center, $7. You could have watched it.
Man, whatever. It's cool.
Yeah. But that's AMC though. AMC.
Wait, but don't they have discounts on Tuesdays?
Who?
AMC. Like the $6 Tuesday, $5 Tuesday?
I don't know about that. I don't know. But yeah. Eminem dropped an album. I didn't listen to it. Do you have a desire to listen to an Eminem album?
Right now, today, no, not really.
Me neither.
I just whenever I feel like listening to Eminem, I just listen to the old stuff. Yeah, I'm not really checking for him. I don't really check for any of the legends really. So
Yeah. Do you want to push it up closer?
yeah, hold on.
Put that black ball on your face. No,
All right.
no pause, man.
No
Yeah.
pause. All we do is play. Wait. All right. Pause.
What? Nah, but I mean, I'm glad he's still doing what he does, I guess. But I'm not really interested in listening to
Yeah.
an album. But I will though. I mean, I'm gonna listen to it, but I don't know if it's gonna be like I already saw. He said something controversial about like Ariana Grande concert bombing or
Really?
something like that. Yeah, I think the lyrics were just so I'm not misquoting. He said,
The usual.
"Yeah, I might just Ariana Grande, Eminem." Yeah, so New York Post writes he's 47. The 47 this 47-year-old rapper
It's
said,
47.
"Yeah,
That's crazy. Eminem about to be 50.
so I'm contemplating yelling bombs away on the game like I'm outside an Ariana Grande concert. Eminem literally just used a horrific terrorist attack that killed 22 innocent adults slash children for a punchline in a song. I am disgusted. I'm not. I mean, it's Eminem. He's gonna do what he does
But why? But why would you come for Ariana Grande?
because she's a pop star. Like Eminem's always done that thing where he comes for pop stars. You know.
Actually, yeah. I remember Britney, Justin, a few other people.
I mean, I don't know. It's just to me, I feel like and this is crazy to me because I heard you said it on the first podcast. We gotta back up. You said it on the first podcast that you think Jay-Z is an average rapper.
Me? Oh no, I was just playing. That was
Yeah, check
Yeah.
that shit, nigga.
I mean, he's
Check that. Walk that back.
he's a rapper that's been around for a long time. That's all I can really say.
All right, yeah. Because I don't know. I didn't know if you were joking or not.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not. I don't really listen. I never really listened to Jay-Z that much. Besides like the hits.
Yeah.
I don't know. It never. No one I knew really listened to Jay-Z like that. So
Yeah, it took. I didn't get into it till later on, but he's definitely like the goat. And there's
I
a
don't,
clear difference between him and Eminem.
I don't-
now. I think, especially now in this. I mean, Jay-Z's like almost 50, still dropping.
no, he is 50.
He's 50.
Yeah.
Yeah, so his last album, The Culture, was really rocking with Eminem's last album, not so much.
I don't think I don't think anyone's really been rocking with Eminem's albums in a few years. It's definitely been a while.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I liked Recovery. Like he said, I heard him say another thing on it, like, they were saying, it just seems like now he's in a mindset of like trying to prove people wrong.
Yeah.
Like, or prove people like to be hypocrites. But it's
Yeah.
like, no shit, we're all hypocrites, Eminem.
Exactly.
Like, what do you want? Like
Exactly.
from the listener. The listener, quite frankly, I just think they don't want to listen to him anymore.
I don't
know?
really want to listen to any of his new music. I'm good with what he did. For me, he did what he did.
Yeah.
Like he's good. He's done. He doesn't really need to prove anything else to anyone else. People already say he's one of the greatest that ever did it.
Easily one of the greatest.
Yeah.
Easily, like he's in my top 5.
Yeah.
Not even off of like catalog alone, just off of skill set. Like, I do think it's a little weird how like he has people that kind of cape for him. Like Royce the 5'9" will always cape for him.
Yeah.
Or like any type of freaking Crooked Eye or anybody from Slaughterhouse just rides his dick, except for Joe Budden. I was actually one of the people who, like, when Joe said, "Yo, M, I'll give you the business," like I kind of believed him.
I don't know.
Hey, you better listen to Joe Budden, man.
No, I did.
I mean,
That the song. I don't know. I don't know if you've seen the video where he's in a graveyard. Graveyard. Cemetery, walking around.
Eminem
rapping.
or
No, Joe Budden.
but Slaughtermouse,
I have no
where
idea.
he's like doing a song for Eminem or something like that.
I don't know who it was for. I just know it was a good song. But he was in the cemetery, rapping on people's tombstones and
That is some weird.
not rapping on there. I mean, he was like leaning against.
Oh, okay, yeah. That's always touchy. Like I did that in like a little promo video, and my mom had something to say about it, like because it was like
I think it's kind of not
Is
weird,
it
but
tasteless? You think?
it's just yeah, 50-50. Like if you go in there with whatever good intentions, you're just trying to do something really quick, get in, get out. Like I don't think it's that bad, but some people like they walking around with guns out and
Yeah.
like who are you gonna shoot?
Well, you've seen the guy who did the music video from his enemy's grave and they murdered him.
No,
Yeah, it was yo. Yeah, he was
it's like pop locking on his grave.
he was dancing on the dude's grave while dissing. Well, not him, but he was like the homie, like he was dancing on his grave and dissing him, and they recorded it,
What?
and then he got shot like the next week.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I-
yeah.
that's
Sounds about sounds about
like
right.
how you gonna dance on someone's grave and then diss them and expect
I
to
don't remember who it was.
live?
I think it was a family member of the guy, but dude was just dancing on his grave and dissing the rapper. And then, I mean, what do you think's gonna happen, right?
Exactly. You're gonna be laying right next to him.
I don't know. I think it's funny when people take this rap stuff crazy, or they take it too far.
Yeah.
It's just crazy, bro. Like when Drake's like, "Yo, somebody's gonna punch you in your face." Like,
Like
bro,
Aubrey, please.
I want to see it, bro. Do
Aubrey,
it.
please. Don't punch me in my face, Aubrey.
Like what's more perplexing to me is that Pusha T thinks that he can't get beat up by Drake.
Pusha T, I don't know.
What is Pusha T, bro? He has to be like in his 40s. He has
like-
to be 5 something.
Isn't he like 45 or something like that?
Let me Google this, dude, bro. Because Drake is like 6'2", a good 230.
Nah, Drake is 6 feet. He just wears boots a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Nah, he said 6'2", man. A nigga needs some leg room.
he's lying.
I'm gonna turn this TSX into a band soon.
He's lying. He's the same height as Rick Ross.
How do you know?
Cause I know.
Have you met Drake?
Yeah,
When?
I didn't. But
yes,
but he doesn't look 6'2" though.
bro. Lecrae doesn't look 6'5", but he is.
He's not
Bro,
6'2".
I saw Lecrae standing next to an NBA player. Who was it?
I mean, 6'5" is a normal height for an NBA player though, so that makes sense.
Bro, I did not know Lecrae was that tall. He was, bro. Let me look this up. I was like, what in the hell? Gotta show you this. Gotta show you this. Look at this. He's standing next to Vince Carter. Vince Carter's like 6'4", 6'5",
Yeah.
and he looks like he's.
He looked like he
He
plays.
looks like he's the same height.
he
Bro.
looked like he's his teammate. Honestly,
Bro. And then J. Cole's like 6 whatever, bro.
About
He's like he
6'4".
can dunk, bro.
bro.
Yeah,
there's
a
a lot
lot
of
of
tall
these-
rappers.
You ever seen what? Let me see Drake. So you know J. Cole is tall. Let's see Drake
Yeah.
next to J. Cole. Let's see. That'll let you know. This is terrible content. Who the hell cares about this?
We care.
So what else you been up to? What else you been up to? I mean, yeah, they look relatively the same height, bro. So that means
He was wearing boots. I'm sure of it.
those red bottom boots,
Yeah.
whatever he says.
You know the red bottoms. Speaking of red bottoms,
They used to have a clique called like Red Wing Shoot Gang or something
what?
like that, bro.
That sounds like some. Yeah.
Yeah, man. He's like a good 6'2", 6'4", something like that.
Let me see what else. Anything new coming up? No.
New for me, like in life.
Yeah.
I mean, it's got music and stuff coming out. Going on a couple trips this year, so those are in the books. You know, I'm going to Mexico. I'm gonna try and go to like L.A. I'm trying to get stuff going. You feel me? Like
I feel that.
just like I'm gonna vote for Bernie Sanders.
Gonna vote to legalize marijuana in Arizona. You know, like why isn't it legal everywhere? Why isn't it legal everywhere?
Cause I don't know, white people run the world. Old white people.
See, my answer was gonna be black people, so we're on the same page.
Well, I don't smoke, so I don't really got no bone in the game, if that's even a phrase.
Bone in the game.
But it's like I don't really
That's
care.
how you spit game at girls.
I just know people be trying to like sell drugs on Facebook like it's legal.
That's like
Like I'm talking about full Facebook story. Like, hey, anybody who needs gas, hit me up.
bro. Yes, and like they're posting it on like their stories.
Their story.
Like they're going to like the movies or something. Like, hey guys, fresh weed. Let me know. Got
Like you
grams,
posting
got
your
grams.
shoes on your story.
I mean,
Yo,
listen,
but that was like a good 4 posts, dog.
yeah,
That's a little much.
I like the shoes.
They're just Vans, dog.
They're not just Vans though.
What are they?
They're my Vans.
All right, man. If
You
you
know,
had like
look,
some retro Jordans, I would understand.
We had to hit
but,
the streets. Something light, but something clean.
I mean, they look nice, but I just need 4 posts of them. That's all I'm saying.
Listen, I barely post as is. I just need to get that off, move on with my life. But
You post more than I do, but the last post I got been blowing up.
must be nice. I don't know.
Blowing up.
I don't know what that felt like.
Blowing up.
I don't know
I
what that
need the
feel
whole thing. Blowing up.
Mini whole thing.
Yeah, man. Like, all I did is I posted a picture or a video of like some white kids fighting.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
And they were like gang banging in it. And I
That's
was
so
like,
weird.
yo, white people culture appropriating gang banging now?
They gangbang Miracle Whip
Yeah, bro. I'm talking
and like
about
horseradish and stuff.
like 1,000-something views.
Miracle Whip.
Bro, I think
Miracle Whip.
I think it's up to 6,000.
Miracle Whip.
It's kind of weird though, bro, because it's like I don't know if it was the hashtags they used or if it was just the fact that it was like some fuckery.
Both.
So that's like, but
Because I love hashtags. and
almost
fuckery.
10,000 views, bro, and like 5 in a week.
But then, like, if you post your music,
Hey guys, you ever see those dudes who be like, yo, while you're here, follow me on Spotify.
yes.
Like, bitch, ain't nobody about to follow you on Spotify.
Like, hey guys, can you stream my new song like a million times and then just turn off the volume and then just leave it running while you're going to work and everything like that?
Okay, it's a joke, jackass.
No.
It's a joke.
Do the same thing for the podcast too.
I'm not really trying. You're trying to. All right, French Montana, take it easy. All right.
No, I'm hacking into everyone's Spotify. So if you're listening to this, your account's been hacked. I'm already in there.
Nah,
I'm already.
I'm already in there. It's hilarious.
Hey man, listen. You get in there, you gotta stay in there.
Yeah, but yeah, I got my first royalty check. It was
Really?
$4.
Get a 2 for $4. Listen, like
Wait,
hey,
2
man.
for 4 from where?
Like like Wendy's, something.
Oh, 4 for 4. You mean?
No, there's a 2 for $4, isn't there?
No, there's a 4 for 4. They'll give you
Oh,
a small fry, a little burger, a chicken nugget, and a drink.
little burger.
Yeah, well, it's not a big. I used to work at Wendy's, dog.
Really?
Yeah, so I have a song that didn't come out. It might come out. I don't know. But I was talking about like, cause when I was younger, we tried to go to Florida, so that was my first time. So this is crazy, bro. Like I remember I failed my first driving test, the test part.
Oh, the written test?
Yeah, I got like, I think you have to get like 80% or something like that. I got like whatever, like freaking 60%, and I had to do it again. But I had to get it so that we could go to Florida because I had to help drive.
Yeah.
So I passed the test with like the minimum like 80% or something like that. And then literally the driving test is just 4 right turns, bro. Like he didn't even make me do a left turn, and I just had to do a 3-point stop, which I never done before. But it's like I just didn't even use the gas. I just let because the car rolls. We good.
That's
and
not-
like 48 hours later, I was on the road
Wait.
on my way to Florida.
Wait.
Never driven before in my life.
That was your
Driving
like
test.
actual driver's license test? Or
Yeah.
Like,
What do you guys have to do in California?
all I did was start driving. I pulled over. I made a left turn at the light.
Didn't even have to do that. Bro.
Actually, no. Did I make a left turn? No. Okay, so they had me
Crept
come out.
down the block, made a right.
I did make it right. I made 2 rights.
Jesus Christ,
Nothing nice, ever.
lost my respect.
Yeah, I just had to pull over, park, and then back up straight, and then I pulled off, and I basically did stop signs down a residential for the whole test, and then she passed me.
Yeah.
That was the second time. The first time I got disqualified.
Oh, what'd you do?
He said I hit the corner, like I didn't hit the corner hard enough, to his liking. But people say like
like a wide turn.
yeah, because I wasn't used to making like tighter right turns yet, I guess you could say. And then I was in like a small car, but like when I took a test in the truck the second time, I was able to, I was good.
They have their cars, or you bring your own car?
We bring our own.
Okay, yeah, that's how it is out here. But yeah, so I had to get my license, and then we went to Florida. So I'm like freaking, I'm hugging the left side. Like I should not have been driving, dog. It is crazy. I was like, how did they not stop me?
You just riding on the dividers,
bro. But yeah, man. And I was like flooring it. Like I didn't know that kills your gas. I was like flooring that shit. Yo, I should not have been driving. Yo, but we went to Florida for a trip. So we took a trip to Florida, and we went through all these little states, but for a rap competition. So we got there, and then we did what we did. Like it was Christian rap, so it wasn't really. Like I remember one dude kind of like two of the judges kind of dogged us, but one judge really liked what we did.
Yeah.
And then like, so we're coming back, and what am I even talking about? What the hell is going on? Here?
Listen, I'm just here. I'm listening to you tell your story. No, you're talking about driving and stuff like that because we were talking about driver's test. Wait, how did we get to this point?
Yo,
when you're talking about you with your, how do we? I don't know,
bro.
Obviously he's just now waking up, so
yeah, I don't remember, but bro, that was crazy. I should not have been driving. Maybe it's because you get into something that's funny because it's like, yeah, bro, I should not have been driving. Like I'm surprised we didn't die. I'm glad that the freeway is just like a straight line.
Yeah.
Yo, I should not have been driving, but yeah, man, that was a crazy time. Oh, because I was talking about a song working at Wendy's.
Oh yeah.
So so to pay for this trip, I had to get a job, and I had never had a job before because you know, moms took care of all the bills.
You know, he was on the corner slinging them.
No, I was
booger sugar.
That booger sugar.
That white girl.
Shut the hell up.
Those powdered donuts.
All right, so
the little chocolate ones are good.
I had to get a job, right? So to pay for the gas and the hotel and all that stuff. I got a job at Wendy's. And so freaking, I used to have to be the little, hey, how are you doing? How are you doing today, sir? Can I get you? Like, I saw one dude at my wife's job. He was getting refills for people. I was like, hell no, bro.
No.
This is Wendy's, dog. I'm not getting no damn refill, dog. Like, I don't have to say, what's up, how you doing, how's your day going? This is Wendy's, bro.
You get your own refills.
You feel me? Like, this is Wendy's, bro. Like, I don't need to say nothing to you. You just eat your food, leave. I clean your table. I clean where you're, underneath the table, and then that's it. We keep it moving, But I was making like $150 a week, bro. Jeez. They were trying to like play me. They were only doing me like half-time, part-time, whatever you call it. Like summer help or something. Yeah, man. Wendy's is...
I just imagine the drive-thru like, do you want these burgers or do you want these bars?
No.
And it's like, all right, if you choose bars and you beat me, your meal is on me. It's free. I think that should be a thing.
Yeah, well, my meals were... bro, here's the thing. You would get 50% off. Mm-hmm. So freaking 50... Like, I would spend like... It sounds crazy. Like a good $50 on Wendy's because you get paid bi-weekly and it's 50% off, so it just like racks up. Like, yeah, let me get a number one or whatever. That's like $4. Like that racks up over like 2 weeks.
So after a while, but did you get tired of it though? Of Wendy's, like eating it?
Hell no. I used to eat on the clock, bro. Like if no one's looking, I take a chicken nugget, dog,
bro,
or take a French fry. I used to work the fryer. And they put me on the grill too. I'm pretty nice on the grill, bro. But I used to work on the fryer. I used to work on the grill, and they never let me do sandwiches or nothing like that. But bro, I'm a quick learner, so
bro,
I ended up That's the only job I ever walked out of though.
Like you just walked out?
Hell yeah. It was because it's my sister. She was my sister-in-law. She was the manager or whatever. I walked straight up out of that bitch. I was like, we are done.
You just...
Because they kept on wanting me to talk to people. Like, this is Wendy's. Like, this is Wendy's.
I mean, but customer service though. You know.
At Wendy's?
Yeah. Yeah. I mean,
Wendy's, dog.
but think about it. Chick-fil-A's customer
Wendy's?
service is like
Wendy's?
top notch.
No. We're talking about Wendy's, dog.
Wendy's isn't like
No.
Wendy's is like middle class. I would say. I think
What is the black people of fast food then?
I wasn't going there at all. I'm talking about
No, you just brought classes. Who's the
I'm
the
talking
bottom?
about restaurants.
Wendy's
Just
is not no damn restaurant.
fast food
dog.
chains.
It's a fast food restaurant. Fast food.
So
Come
he just
in.
said Wendy's is not a restaurant, but he said it's a fast food restaurant.
You know what I'm talking about.
I don't
though.
know what he's talking
Like
about.
a dine-in restaurant.
I know what you're talking about.
Then stop trying to. Yo, bro. Don't stop playing with me, though. Wendy's is not no damn restaurant. It is a fast food place. You come in, your shit comes to you in this little plastic freaking papery stuff. You open it up, you eat your little crappy burger, you get diabetes, and then you leave. And usually you leave your shit all over the place. So then a person like me has to come and wipe it all up because you're a dirtbag.
No, because that's your job.
So yeah, a person like me has to come and wipe it all because you're a dirtbag. But it's like, bro, I'm not gonna be talking to people like, "Hey, how's your day going?" Like, no, bro. Like,
Okay,
let
I
me
get
just
that.
like, it's Wendy's, bro. If this was like Cheesecake Factory, like you said, you and your girl went to Cheesecake Factory.
No,
bro. If it's cheesecake, bro, I will say, how's your milk going, sir?
Yeah, yeah.
Because
But-
it's cheesecake. But,
But
like,
but they're supposed to interact like that though.
at Wendy's, no,
Okay, so what about like at Chick-fil-A?
don't say shit to me. Hell out my face.
All right,
This ain't a restaurant.
all right.
We get served in paper. You get hard dishes. All right, then you could talk to me. Like, if it's hard dishes, you can talk to me. If not, the hell out my face. And so they like played me. Let me tell you, they played me.
they play
So they used to switch me on and off of the fry because I used to like being in the back because you can just work. You know.
Yeah.
You know, I don't have to talk to nobody. I don't have to be trying to find something to do. There's always something to do. Because,
Yeah.
like, if I done wiped all the tables and I done freaking swept all the floors
Yeah.
and I done restocked everything and all, then they just start having like, whoa, do you want to, like, stand on one foot and pat your head and rub your stomach like rubber baby? Like, they'll just start finding dumb shit
Rubber
for you
baby,
to do.
bubby,
Like,
but-
I remember I was cleaning the bottom of the chairs one time, bro. Like, with the chair legs, because there was nothing to do.
This is why you're getting $150 a week.
$150 a week.
Okay.
Saving my checks for a road
get
trip just to compete. Me and my niggas 4 deep in a Jeep in the heat
All right.
for 40 hours just to find out niggas still sleeping.
He has a few albums out. He has a mixtape.
That's the
Coming
because
out.
that
He
is
has an
real
album
life,
coming
bro.
out.
Like we were in $150 a week just for the stupid competition. We go and then just to get dogged out by the judges.
But it's a
And some of the
it's
judges
an
were like,
experience.
"Oh, you need to be some." They said some dumb shit like, "You need to put more lyrics in there, like be more intricate with the wordplay." Is what he's talking about. I was like, "Bro, you guys probably can't rap. They don't even know that we produced everything that we did. We wrote it all, we produced it all, we mixed it all, we mastered it all. Like there was people up there using other people's songs, other people's beats.
So they just they didn't see the vision.
Nah, man. So that's why I put in the song lyric, bro. Cause but that's real shit, right? Wendy's is a horrible job, bro. Fast food sucks.
Retail in general,
What's retail?
like all the customer service kind of jobs, whether it's clothing store, fast food restaurant, all that stuff. Anything where you have to, serve customers in a sense. Yep. When I back to the deli, like when I worked in the deli, we used to steal food too. Bro, so at the end of the shift, it's like,
They throw it all away.
yeah, like there's homeless people sleeping outside of this, the stores, everyone would just take some home. Like, it's free meals. I was smacking on chicken strips for, bro, like, bro.
My stepdad got fired from McDonald's once for like eating on the job. I never got fired. Everybody does it, bro.
Yeah. If I worked at McDonald's, I would be eating fries my entire shift. Like, just walking around with fries, like, in my pocket or whatever.
That lady from Menace to Society or whatever. She's like, You got some water? He's like,
Oh yeah.
yeah.
Honestly, the water in those little cones, for some reason, it tastes so good, so crisp. I don't know, man.
It's all those chemicals in it, bro. All those because they artificially. How do you describe? So, because the water, you can't drink distilled water.
I drink distilled water.
You're not supposed to drink distilled
Yes,
water.
yes, you are. It has all the minerals and stuff in there.
No, that's not distilled. Distilled is like no minerals, pure water, almost like a saline.
No,
solution.
no.
Yeah.
I drink distilled. No, you can drink distilled.
I don't. It's not pure distilled if they're telling you it's distilled. Does it taste like it has what do you call it? Minerals in it?
No,
Yeah, you're not supposed to drink that.
no, you can drink it. It's
Oh,
safe.
of course you can drink it, but you're not supposed
No,
to.
it's better for you than the other stuff.
No, it's not.
It is.
No.
It is.
Where'd you get this information?
All right, we can Google it right now.
No, if you drink distilled water, which is pure water, the water that gets into your body. Do you know how osmosis works?
Osmosis
Or
Jones?
diffusion? It moves from an area of high concentration to area of low concentration. So the reason why they put minerals in water is so it keeps your body at an equilibrium. What you're taking in does not strip your cells of what it already has. So if you drink distilled water, which is pure water, it's going to pull the salts and minerals out of your cells to reach an equilibrium basis. That's why you're not supposed to drink like pure distilled water. That's why water always comes with some type of minerals in it or something like that. So if you're drinking by the gallon distilled water, I don't even know how you're alive.
I've been doing it for years.
Distilled water. That's crazy.
Is it safe to drink distilled water? Usually the answer is yes. You can drink distilled water. If drinking water is purified using distillation, the resulting water is cleaner and more pure than before. The water is safe to drink.
That's it.
Yeah.
All right, now look up, is distilled water bad for you to drink?
Distilled water versus purified water.
Yeah. Because distilled means like they boiled it a couple, like there's no minerals in it. It's just pure water, almost like a saline solution. You're not supposed to drink that.
Mm-hmm.
You can drink like any type of, because it's marketing, bro. But yeah, that's the reasoning why, though. And I learned that because I was like, oh, that makes sense because that's how osmosis works, right?
All right. On the next pod, we're going to touch back on this because there's a lot of information that was on that webpage and it was too long to read right now.
I'm telling you, bro, it's not good for you. You're supposed to. I personally prefer, like, this is a Fiji water, artisan water, which is just like comes from the ground naturally and it already comes pre-mineral. Like, I mean, obviously they filter it and all that stuff.
Actually, okay. So if I go to the store and I buy water, I get distilled water. But
like it says distilled on it.
yeah,
Like a generic jug of distilled.
Just the store brand waters or whatever. But I typically go to the little water.
Yeah, those
yeah.
like
Now that is fire. Those are fire.
well, that's because they're adding in minerals.
Yeah, but like so I drink that mainly because for one it costs $0.25 to fill up,
Yeah.
and then two is to me it tastes better than distilled. Yeah, but if I go to the store to buy water, I'm getting distilled every time. But I don't go to the store as much now to buy water because I just go to the little water.
Yo, you sound crazy, dog.
How do I sound crazy?
You sound crazy, right? Like you're drinking distilled, like you just chug the whole gallon of distilled water.
I mean, I'm not chugging it. Like I'm drinking it.
Yeah,
I'm not chugging it.
if you're gonna get water, get like the mineral enhanced water, bro.
No.
If you don't like the taste of minerals, which I don't, like I get what is it with the red Mountain Valley or what is it?
Arrowhead?
Arrowhead.
That's disgusting.
See, I like it because it tastes more like natural.
It tastes like there's nickels in it.
Yo, you might just be having a stroke.
Arrowhead water is disgusting. It
actually tastes like it's water.
If you voluntarily drink Arrowhead water, I could never fully trust you. It's disgusting.
It's better than drinking distilled water. I can tell you that.
I promise you not.
All right, people, look it up.
People spit in Arrowhead water before they give it to you.
Okay, just because it doesn't taste. See, and that's why I drink Arrowhead and I drink like Fiji and I drink like.
But Fiji tastes good though.
It doesn't really have a taste to me, so that's why I like it. I don't want to taste nothing but just water. Like, don't give me all this, like,
But what does water taste like?
it literally doesn't taste like much. It just,
How would you describe the taste of water?
I don't know. How would you describe the taste of a burger?
Oh, that's easy. So the bread, is warm and toasty. So I would say,
Describe the taste.
I'm getting there.
Go ahead.
I was given like a
I'm about to
description
win
of
this
the
debate.
burger. It's not a debate.
You just ask, because you cannot.
Is this the content that the people want?
Yes, this is what they want.
Is this what the streets been asking
This
for?
is what they. How are you going to ask me to describe the taste of something that is the thing? So usually when people say
something that is the thing.
when people describe taste, they're comparing it to something like, oh yeah, it tastes like. You ever had chicken? Yeah, it tastes like chicken. But if I told you what does chicken taste like, you'd be like, You could start saying juicy. Is juicy a taste though? It's more of an observation.
Juicy is not a taste.
Juicy is an adjective. Describe the taste.
Taste is like,
So, just gracefully bow out.
There's no debate.
It's a debate.
It's not a debate.
We're debating.
You're debating yourself.
We're debating.
I'm just here watching.
Yeah, but you're over here drinking distilled water, bro. That's crazy.
It's not crazy.
You've never heard this information before ever, that you should not be drinking it.
All I've heard is you can drink it and it's good for you.
Of course you can drink it. I don't know. I mean, water is good for you, but it naturally like sucks the salts out of your butt. So then you might cramp up easier.
Stretch.
That's not how it works.
You got to stretch before you drink distilled water and everything's good.
That's not how it works.
Boom, debate over. I won.
I mean,
all right.
You said it wasn't a debate. You're not gonna die. It's water, but it like sucks the stuff out of you to establish an equilibrium, and then
water has never sucked anything out of me.
All right, man. Yo, Barney's gonna die of water poisoning.
If I do, I'm coming back for you.
I don't believe in that, so
I'm gonna flood your house with distilled water.
Only ghost I believe in is the Holy Ghost.
I will be that if I need to be.
And the Duppy. Duppy means like a evil spirit or a ghost or something like that.
So like a demon?
A demon, dog. Why you think he's sending green, purple demon emojis to me, man? Jay-Z called me.
This guy. Yeah, man. It wasn't a debate, but I won the debate.
What's new? What's new with you? What's good with you? Nothing.
Nothing really. Nothing.
God, am I gonna have to just quarterback this whole podcast?
You just might, honestly.
Shit, I might as well be sitting here talking to myself.
You can.
Quite frankly, it would be better conversation.
Probably, but you can't do that here.
Get out. Yeah, man. I used to work at Wendy's. That was interesting. What else is in the news? Eminem dropping the album
that we're not gonna listen to.
Trump's getting impeached officially. They sent the articles of impeachment.
Drake and Future's new song.
So what'd you? I thought it was cool.
I like Future's part way better than Drake's part.
Yeah, Drake had that flow's kind of working. No.
It just
yeah. So he took a couple shots in that.
I mean,
I thought he was talking about Pusha T, man. You saw the footage of Pusha T getting bottles thrown at him on stage in Toronto?
Nah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, they went for the boy.
So
it happens.
This is after their beef. He went on stage in Toronto. He was on his Daytona tour. And a bunch of people just started throwing, a big section of the crowd just started throwing water bottles at him and
trash.
Pretty much ran him off stage.
Trash. You can't disrespect the boy from the city.
Yeah, and so
real bad mounting.
They quieted the hoopla and took people probably took people out or whatever, and then he comes back on stage and he's like, "That nigga sent them to do that." So
yeah.
So when Drake said, if they hit you up, I'd tell you if it was us.
Oh,
that's where I kind of thought is he talking about Push?
So if they hit you with bottles, Drake would tell you that.
Yeah, he's like, I heard you got touched. We would tell you if it was us.
I took it as a drive-by shooting or something. I don't know.
Do you think Drake is doing drive-by shootings?
Drake said he got the goons with him.
I mean,
Chubbs, he constantly talks about how Chubbs, is holding that thing.
Chubbs is an enforcer or whatever.
I don't know who Chubbs is. Honestly,
I've
I
never
don't.
seen him. I've only ever seen the OVO Brian guy, who was in the started from the bottom video, the ginger he has with him,
Oh yeah.
and he was in that's terrible, the ginger.
Okay. Speaking about Drake. All right. So I was listening to Drake the other day, and I was listening to Tuscan Leather, and you know how when he says we're gonna see like who'll be around like a decade from now.
Yeah.
Do you think Drake will be around in the next decade? Or like, do you think he's coming to like an end as far as like being like the biggest artist?
Well, he said he doesn't want to rap until he's 40. What is he, 33?
I think he's like 32.
Yeah, I think he's 32, 33. That's a hard question because
I mean, Jay-Z retired, but then still came back.
but Jay-Z totally switched up his whole style. That's kind of why he's a thing right now. Like he used to make kind of like drug raps, now he's making like business boss tycoon raps.
Yeah.
Well, he used to always be on that, but now it's more so, and now he's like venturing into the woke space,
Yeah.
which is,
It's a very dangerous space.
yeah. So I don't know, man. I probably
Do you?
I'd give him the benefit of the doubt. He's gonna have to see, and it's more easy for me to say Kendrick would be around 10 years from now because Kendrick reminds me of an Eminem.
I can see Kendrick retiring pretty soon.
Yeah, well, yeah, because Kendrick and Cole, I could see Kendrick and Cole around more longer than Drake because Drake's music is more so like pop and dance,
Yeah.
and it's all about like what's happening and the trends.
Yeah.
Whereas like an artist can still put out like you saw with Jay-Z, he dropped 444,
Yeah.
very deep content, and
Yeah.
he's like well into he's 50, you
Yeah.
know? So I feel like if Jay-Z was still trying to make songs like H to the Izzo,
V to the is A.
I don't think he would have sold records
Shut
like
up.
that. I think it's because he changed up his style. So it would have to be. I don't know, but it's kind of hard to count out Drake.
But
That's
don't you?
crazy.
But don't you have to switch up your style to stay relevant though? Isn't that like a thing? I mean,
Not necessarily. I mean, Eminem's proving like he's probably gonna sell 20 mil easy.
I don't think so. I don't think so.
What did his last joint do?
I don't know, but I don't think so. I feel like in order to stay relevant, especially in this day and age, you have to switch up a little bit. Like you have to change with the times, otherwise you will be left behind.
But look who you're talking about. You're talking about Drake. He's like a chameleon, bro.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He does all this stuff to stay relevant, but it's like, will people get tired of, the Drake show?
Possibly. I mean, bro, I feel like Drake is a multi-layered artist.
I feel like he needs to be an actor again because he's hilarious.
Facts. So,
He's funny.
like, bro, like we haven't even seen the whole. Like, as an icon, Drake's always gonna be
Oh yeah,
like
yeah,
until he's dead, bro.
Yeah,
keep it a
yeah.
buck. But you were talking about musically, right?
yeah,
Because he could easily just be like, all right, I'm done. Now I'm gonna start doing movies.
yeah. He really could.
You know.
He should have a podcast too.
I thought they had the OVO Sound Radio.
Oh,
It goes
yeah,
on
you're
there every
right.
once in a while. Queen Radio is hilarious.
Nikki?
Yeah.
Is it really?
Yeah.
I couldn't imagine sitting listening to Nikki for
Bro, Joe Budden went on her podcast.
That one was funny.
And
That
she's
one
like, cut his fucking mic off.
I was or no, I didn't see that one. I saw when she went on
Oh.
his podcast.
Yeah, so that morning, she was just getting at him, like, and then she said, cut his mic off.
Like what?
And that's why Joe's like, I never had anybody cut my mic off.
Like what?
Like she's crazy. She gives people cocksucker of the week award or something like that.
Bro,
And
she's like 37. What's
oh, you're not gonna be one of those, are you?
she's like 37.
Are you a Nicki Minaj fan?
No.
Wow.
Like
Let's get into it. All right. Why?
I
Do you think that she has to grow up?
no, she is who she is. I'm not checking for Nicki raps really.
Okay.
Like her verse in Motorsport was tight. But like as far as music, I haven't checked for Nicki for years.
Did you listen to the Pink Print?
No. I have never listened to a full Nicki Minaj project.
So you're
ever.
just a hater.
No, I'm just not a big fan.
You
like
just
that.
said you don't like her.
I didn't say I didn't like her. I didn't mean it in that context. I'm just saying I'm not a
Look
big.
at this.
I'm not a big fan of her music.
Oh man,
This guy.
this is what they be talking about.
Who is they?
These rappers, when they say people just don't know what they're talking about, or they just hate. Like you never even listened to her whole album before.
Yeah,
you don't
but the stuff that I have like heard and listened to, like it's cool.
Yeah, Pink Print is actually pretty good. Like she shows off her rapping ability. She shows off her, but more so her pop ability and her singing ability, and that's kind of what I liked more about the whole album. The new one she put out, I forgot what it was called. Queen. She has some hard raps. Did you listen to Queen?
No, I'm not checking for Nicki albums.
Bruh. Whose albums are you checking for?
Honestly, no one's really.
Oh, you one of those?
I mean,
Riding with myself, cause
honestly, I'm just
nothing.
I'm waiting for Ab Soul to drop. That's it.
That is a crazy statement. Nobody wants to hear Ab Soul. You know
do.
what? I'm being a hater. I've never heard his albums.
Listen to Control System.
I'm around a hater, so that's why it's starting to rub off on me. But I know he can rap, but he just raps weird.
Not really.
Like he has a song. He did a music video with Kendrick Lamar, right? From way back in the day.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I saw that, and then I was just like, oh, this is interesting.
Was that the one where like they're all? It was all TDE, like all of TDE rapping together and stuff.
Weren't they like by like a railroad or something, or they're by like a?
That's an older one.
Yeah.
You gotta listen to Control System. That was I think a few years later. Control System is like my favorite album by Ab Soul.
I'll put that on the list. See, because I'm trying to actually give people a shot now. Before
Yeah.
I used to just disregard people who were like doing just dumb stuff. He just seems like he's a lyricist, but he's a weirdo.
I guess you could. Yeah,
So that's why I was just like, are you for real? Or are you just like,
he's good.
is he like a high-powered lyricist, or is he just like one of those? Because I feel like people like Childish Gambino. I feel like people consider him a lyricist when he's like, he just tries to say witty, funny stuff.
Yeah.
But it's not really hard.
Yeah.
But when he sings, I love it. But when he raps, it's just kind of like a goofy guy rapping.
Yeah. I feel you.
Not goofy like, oh, like this guy's a cornball or whatever.
Yeah.
He's
it's
like
just,
trying to be funny. He's trying to like, or he'll just like start going off and talking like this on a record. And then he goes back into rapping. Kind of like Chance the Rapper-y. Because like Boogie to me sounds similar to Chance the Rapper, bro. Have you encountered that?
I've never thought to compare.
Yeah, man. I was listening to Wale's album, which is a freaking amazing album. By the way.
While I didn't listen to the new album, but Wale is really a great artist. But
you didn't listen to the new album?
No.
Yo.
No.
Why did I even put this podcast in the music category?
It's not just music though. It's all things. It's all things black. It's not all things music.
God, bro. What do you? So you listen to nothing? You have a weekend.
Yeah.
You just listen to the weekend all day?
Basically.
God damn, bro.
Nah. I mean, I listen to all kinds of stuff, but like I just bought a Fuji's record, the vinyl yesterday.
Oh, which one?
The Score. Yeah. I've been listening to it, but I got it because that was the only one there, and I feel like that's something to have.
Yeah.
The Fugees, man.
Lauryn Hill.
I just imagine like if they would have kept making the music and stuff, I feel like a second album probably would have been fire too. A third album.
It was all Lauryn Hill, bro. Keep it a buck.
I don't think so.
I mean, Wyclef is a dope producer.
And then Praz, he was a producer too.
Yeah, but it was mainly all Lauryn Hill. At least for me, that.
Well, she was the standout, of course, because for one, she's a woman, and she was the one.
I didn't even think it was because of that. I think she was just the best spitter out of them.
Well, yeah, that too, but I feel like her being a woman and then
it's gonna amplify
out rapping, both, and she sings the hooks. They don't need a feature artist ever.
Yeah.
That's
she's
perfect.
different, bro. And like when you just hear somebody kick their shit and it's just different, you're just like, ooh. It doesn't matter if you're woman, it doesn't matter if you're black, white.
Oh, yeah.
It does matter if you're white. The hell out of here. No, I'm just that's Evan right there. He doesn't like no white rapper.
Shout out to Evan DeFi.
But yeah, man, like she just was different, bro.
Yeah, like when people talk about greatest female
it's her.
Well, I don't want to say female, but greatest rappers that are women, I'll say that.
just say women
Yeah.
or female. What does it matter?
I didn't know. I didn't mean to, because female, it's a,
Derogatory term now.
yeah. So
Says who? Who said that?
women.
Women are dumb though.
I'm not gonna agree.
Some women are dumb.
Yeah, yeah.
All right.
But
That's a factual statement. There are retarded women out there. Damn, I said it again. All right. There are dumb women out there. Like, just straight up like idiots.
I just felt okay. But
You agree?
Yes.
And there are dumb men out there, straight up idiots.
Yeah, at least 80% of us. And then we all have, and then men, we really have dumb moments. Like, no matter how intelligent we are, I do feel like we just do stupid stuff, bro. But yeah, as far as women, like rappers, like top, her in the Fugees, I would definitely put her top, 10.
She's the best. I don't know what you're talking about.
I mean, but what about like Missy?
She's better.
Lauren's better than Missy?
Yeah, this rapping, yeah. Missy obviously had more success, but she's not a better rapper. Rhapsody is not a better rapper.
Nicki?
Nicki's not a better rapper. Cardi
Kim?
B's not a better rapper.
Well,
Little Kim is close, but she's not a better rapper. I'd put Little Kim. Rhapsody's better than. So, should we just do a top five? Bro,
all right.
I would have Lauren number 1. I would have Rhapsody number. Because you have to take into account MC Light. You have to take in Lady Rage. You have to take into account Foxy Brown.
With my Afro puffs.
The best I've heard is Lauryn Hill.
What about Remy Ma? Where would you put her?
Yeah, see, excellent, bro. She's top 5.
So, but we both agree Lauren is number 1.
Yeah. Well, damn. Yeah, she's better than Remy Ma. Remy Ma is in the top 5. I'll just say who's in the top 5, and it might be more than 5 people. But Lauryn Hill's in the top 5.
Yeah.
Remy Ma is in the top 5.
Yeah.
Rhapsody is in the top 5.
Mm-hmm.
MC Light is in the top 5. And I would even.
What about like?
No, not MC Light. I meant to say Rod Digger.
Oh,
Rod Digger's in the top 5. Because, bro, there becomes a point where like cutesy things they're not enough. Mm-hmm. Like Queen Latifah was like. Her charisma on the mic was amazing.
Oh yeah.
Like, who you calling a bitch?
U-N-I-T-Y.
Like,
yeah.
And then she flips it, and that's cute and all. But when Rhapsody comes with like that technical shit, like you cannot say that that's better. You could say one is like more impactful or whatever.
Yeah.
But I won't say that it's better because this is a new breed of MC.
Oh
you know?
Yeah.
So it's like, as much as I love Queen Latifah, I couldn't say Rhapsody is not above her when it comes to this rapping ability. But Rod Digger is one of those where she was just like a wordsmith. You know, she was with the Outsiders back when Eminem used to run with the Outsiders, you know, and she could spit. Like, there's a reason why she was on the Touch It remix. Like,
the Touch It remix is one of the best remixes of all time.
That's back when that was like the end of all remix.
Bro.
Could you remember another remix that happened? Damn, I can't even remember. I'm terrible at remembering something, but that was like the biggest, like, Make It Rain. Did that come after or before? I don't remember. Make It Rain,
that came after it.
Oh, the New York. I'm from New York.
That's one of the greatest.
100 clip. But that's probably one of the greatest because they had Papoose on there. They had.
So, they did.
And then they did like 5 different videos. Bro, that shit was lit.
When DMX came in, man.
Oh, X, y'all don't understand. Like, dude, I'm getting excited right here, man. Because they changed up the beat from like X is a
yeah.
I said, get him, man. Turn it up. I did him, man. Like, you sound like Broly,
bro.
But yet,
Yo, he
yeah,
does.
man. Lauryn Hill might be the greatest though, because one, she inspired
everyone.
She inspired some of the greatest. So. But she was probably inspired by people like Queen Latifah, by people like Roxanne Shante, by people, like Salt and Pepper. You gotta mention them.
Yeah, and the newer artist, Young M.A.
Young M.A., yeah, she's a spitter. I don't know if she's done enough yet. I need a classic album from her, or I need a
Yeah.
classic.
Well, just
The Ooh song is cool.
talking about like her ability though.
Yeah.
Definitely. But yeah,
Yeah, I need a before that would be premature, but she's definitely based off what she's done. She's in the conversation,
so
but
where would you rank Meg The Stallion? Just overall as an artist, not just based on like lyricism, just like overall.
well, her overall package is pretty big. Like she has the look, right? Like
Yeah.
she has the look. She has like the charisma.
Her character too.
Yeah, she's a great performer. You know, like some people like Young and May probably go up there and they're just like into the rap shit,
Yeah.
doing their fingers. That's why I got my
Yeah.
boy performing with me on the show coming up because it's like I don't just want to be up there on some like Eminem type
Yeah.
shit. Like I'm up here and I'm attacking. Like I want it to be a show.
Yeah.
So when you go to Young and May's show, and I've never been to one, but I'd imagine I don't think she's up there doing like what Beyonce, like Meg Thee Stallion. When I see clips from her, she's up there twerking, she's up there dancing, she's
Yeah,
up there
yeah.
like literally the
Putting on like
performance,
a show.
the show. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, she definitely is a performer. Rap wise, she's not the greatest, but she has like hits.
I like her delivery.
Yeah.
I would say.
Specifically, yeah. Now that you mention it, because I was like, she has a way about like even in that cipher. Did you see that cipher?
Yeah.
With the double XL cipher.
Yeah.
Her and the baby were by far the best. Was YB and Corday on that one as well? I don't
think so.
remember. So he was killing. Like I like that kid. I need to listen to his. I need to put that on the list.
I definitely do too.
What did you say I need to listen to?
Absol control system.
Yeah, need to make a. I'm trying to follow through on stuff because when I'm bored. Absol.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, like
Who would you say? Who do you think for you? Do you have like a top 5? It doesn't just have to be rap, but just like performers of all time. Would you say?
of all like just rap or just
No,
Oh,
it could-
sorry, you said it doesn't have to be rap.
Just like for you, just artists in general. Because I know you don't just listen to rap all day.
Well, I kind of do, but I'll listen to soul sometimes. That's pretty much the two genres I listen to the most: soul and rap. And then probably third would be like pop, I guess. But I've heard a lot about Michael Jackson, even though I'm not a big fan. Like his music is great. Just a weird dude to me. Just from the way he dressed to just all the surgery and all that stuff, the allegations, whether those are true or not, it's still weird.
Well,
He
only had one surgery.
with
Really?
the nose or whatever.
Yeah.
Well, no, because my brother has vitiligo, right? He didn't bleach his whole body.
Well,
He just kind of even the Social Misfits. You were just playing Ariana Grande, right?
Yeah.
You know the Social Misfits.
no.
Oh, they did the song called like Boyfriend or whatever.
Oh, for her?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And they're
Yeah,
on
yeah.
the song, but one of the guys has vitiligo. There's a popular model out.
Yeah, Winnie.
She was in the Sia and Eminem video.
Yeah.
So like,
But-
not everybody who has vitiligo. I even have a friend who has vitiligo. Not everybody just goes and bleaches their whole body just because they have vitiligo.
But for him, though,
That was just weird to me.
I mean,
Like Sammy
but-
Sosa type shit.
But it depends on like how I guess serious it is for him. Because for him, he tried to cover it up with makeup for years.
Well, but I don't think people understand, right? Like we went camping for a weekend. My brother literally got like third degree burns because he didn't put enough sun. So it's like any melanin that you do have, you should keep it because it's gonna help you. Like literally, dude, he had blisters. He had to go to the hospital to get like some ointment because he just wasn't covering up. So it's like to just eradicate any protect. Like you would rather be protected 80%.
But
He's in the entertainment industry though, so I get it.
yeah, I was gonna say back to what we were talking about the last podcast, childhood traumas. He was a child that was told he was ugly by like his dad, like during like your most insecure years, talking about like his nose and all that stuff, and just so I feel like that insecurity stayed with him the whole time, which is why
Yeah.
he didn't want to be like not to be disrespectful, but like blotchy, like.
You see, and I don't know his story like that, bro. Like I just saw because he's kind of past our generation, right?
Yeah, no, definitely.
Like
You have to go back. Like I
yeah.
went back and I became like a really big fan.
because the pop stars of our generation kind of were the rappers.
Yeah, the rappers that
And
became the rock stars.
NSYNC and Backstreet Boys, they were popping off when we were like
Yeah.
coming of age.
Britney.
So, my what's his name? I almost said Mike Tyson, Michael Jackson. Like I didn't really, but his songs without even knowing they're his songs. Like A B C.
Yeah.
It's easy as one. And
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, I like that. And then that turns out it's a Michael Jackson, and I was like, what? Or like you are not alone. Like so it's like clearly he has an impact.
Yeah.
But I heard his show, and I heard his shows were great. So
I've watched his concerts online.
Yeah.
People passing, like he'll hop up on stage, people are already passing out before he even.
they used to have
Like-
I used to hear they used to have paramedics there.
Yeah, no,
That's crazy.
I'm telling you. And his performances, they were always good because he's been a performer since he was a little kid.
Yeah.
And the pressure that his dad put on them, like
Yeah.
to be the best performers, he had no choice. He was a I don't know if you ever watched This Is It. His
Nah.
yeah, it's like you know what it is.
And it was in
yeah.
theaters, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just that him because he was 50, I think when they filmed that. But like just watching that shows you how much of performing really means to him, and just how great of a performer that he really is. Like
Yeah.
the perfection and all that stuff. Yeah,
So, but I've heard Beyonce,
yeah,
because she's just doing all the dancing. She has all the dancing.
Yeah.
It's like a freaking. I've heard Kanye. Kanye really goes above and beyond.
really.
Oh yeah, man. He'll like for the he's the guy who freaking was floating over the crowd in a glass box, which is freaking nuts. I mean, I think you probably have to put in like Lady Gaga. She like comes in off the roof.
I saw that.
So it's like there's
know-
probably gonna be one of these big pop stars. Rappers kind of just go in and do their rap to shit, and then
I would say definitely Travis Scott as a performer.
Yeah, he
For a
gets
rapper,
lit.
he's definitely probably one of the best ones.
Yeah, but when I think like, cause some of them go above and beyond. Like Beyonce
Yeah.
goes above and beyond. Michael Jackson goes above and beyond.
Yeah.
Like freaking Kanye literally built a stage for the Pablo tour. He like built a mountain and
Yeah.
then they packed it up and took it every single show.
Yeah.
And he lost a ton of money on it apparently, but he did it just for the sake of the show.
Yeah.
And that's why he's asking freaking what if Zuckerberg for $1 billion.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So like I don't know. Travis Scott, I love his energy, bro. Like I was just in the comments because they were showing how he made was it like Fuck the Club Up?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
And they released a video, and then you get to see the energy, like
Yeah,
when
yeah.
he gets it. You saw the video?
Yeah.
Yeah. So like, and I was like, bro, I
Yeah.
love this guy. Like,
It's
you would
called
love
a-
to be in the studio with somebody like that.
It's called No Bystanders. But yeah.
Yeah, like-
Yeah, did you watch his documentary?
Nah.
I think that's where the video came from because I watched the documentary. But yeah, he always turned up. Like his beats, like every beat that he picks, like it's always just something like different. But like it's tight though.
I never even heard of him before Astroworld.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh man.
Bro, I heard he's the guy who took Tiger's girlfriend. I saw that.
Kylie Jenner.
Yeah, because he had it. He did a picture with his hand was right, like gripping her butt. Like, yeah, nigga. Like that was right after they broke up, and then I heard the Goosebumps song. Like I gotta get those goosebumps out at the time. Yeah,
That
but I heard it in passing. I never listened to the whole song.
that album is his best album. That Goosebumps came from. It's called.
I think so.
It's called Birds in the Trap Sing McKnight.
I'll have to put it on the list. Yeah, cause bro,
then-
Astroworld is amazing. Like the whole
Yeah.
album is dope.
Yeah.
Like Sicko Mode's crazy.
Yeah.
You know,
I got
even,
tired of listening to it.
Bro, stargazing, like rolling, got me
Have you se-
stargazing.
Have you seen the visuals for it?
No,
Bro, the visuals are crazy. You got to watch the visuals.
what was the Absol album called again?
Control System.
And you said what album? What was the other one I was gonna put on the list?
For
Damn,
wait, for who?
I forgot.
Did you already write down the Travis Scott one?
I'm about to do that one. But yeah, man, like his energy is crazy, bro.
Yeah, energy
Like,
is a
for
big
me,
thing.
His energy. The beats can get repetitive, but I mean, he makes the type of rap that like white people like.
Mm-hmm.
I guess is how I explain
Yeah,
it.
it's like black people love it, and then white people can also love it. Yeah,
Like rolling, got me stargaze. But
yeah. And then rolling, that's
and
pills.
he even Really?
Yeah, rolling is when people take pills. I thought rolling meant like when people are like rolling up weed or something.
Yeah.
But no, rolling is when they're taking pills.
But his freaking what was I about to say? Damn, I need to stop writing stuff down. But yeah, his energy, bro. It's just different. Oh, and I was gonna mention his lyricality is pretty good.
Yeah, like it's
Like
solid enough to where it's like all right, cool.
I could see you're trying to structure your syllables
Yeah,
while you're making these parties. Something like
exactly. That's
he's
what
not
it.
whack. He's not whack.
Yeah.
So he was nominated for a Grammy, right? For album of the year.
I think so. Yeah. No. Yeah. Astroworld.
Yeah, because Astroworld, Invasion of Privacy, Cardi B's on that list for the top female. She's not in the top 5, I don't think, because of just the whole writing thing and just her. Even if she does write some of it, like it's collaboration based.
Yeah.
It's just not that potent to be in the top 5 for me, especially when we're talking about Rhapsody. We're talking about people like Queen Latifah. We're talking about people like Remy Ma. Like, come on. But she's in that top 5. I mean, there's a ton of female rappers you never even remember their name.
Yo.
What is that girl? Chanel West Coast. I got songs with Snoop Dogg, and granted, this is after me and Snoop Dogg had a verbal argument, and he respected me so much.
Everyone has a song with Snoop Dogg. He's at the point he gives verses to everyone. That doesn't like no disrespect to Snoop Dogg.
Easy money.
Yeah.
Easy money.
Yeah. Same way like Shaq is doing an endorsement for every single product. Like I've seen 5 different commercials already, like within the past month with Shaq promoting.
Word.
Like just random stuff too. Like it's not just Icy Hot anymore. I saw him on the
Buick. He does the Buick.
That 1-800 General Now. He was on that commercial. He was in this other commercial I just saw. I forgot what it was for, but it was like some cheap, cheesy kind of thing. But he's like, "Hey, this is Shaq, and I like to use this, and that, and
me and Kobe. Kobe, tell me how my ass tastes.
Huh? Kobe. Huh? Kobe.
Yo, you do a pretty good Shaq impression. That was pretty good.
Hey man, you guys can go ahead and nominate me for
nothing.
Yep.
He said, "Yep." Yeah, but perform. Yeah.
Hey, no, but Shaq as a rapper, how do you feel about that?
He went platinum, right? He had a song with Biggie.
Oh, he did. So,
I never heard it, but I was like, yeah, the song with Biggie. Like, who the hell's looking up a Shaq album? Like, come on, bro.
You ever seen
I'll just take your word for it.
You ever seen Kazam?
Yeah, it's amazing.
Hey, wait, are you being serious?
Yeah.
No, I was gonna say because
it.
I actually like it too, but people always say is like.
I don't want to see Shaq trying to be a Denzel.
Yeah.
Like, be funny in the movie, bro.
Yeah, exactly.
Freaking 6'9" or what is he, 7'2", I think.
7'2",
7'3". Like, bro, there's not too many deep roles you can get, bro.
Yeah.
Just put you in as a giant, and that's it.
Basically. Just like big monsters.
BFG. Big Friendly Shaq. BFS.
But yeah, so who would you... So Kobe's rap career versus Shaq's rap career.
Kobe had a rap career?
Would you rather listen... Yeah, he has a song. Would you rather listen to Kobe's song or
You
Shaq's
being
song?
serious?
I'm dead serious. I'm going to see if I can find it.
Bro, I know that LeBron song, and I love LeBron. I'm a stan. That shit was whack. He was rapping like he's Tupac. Kevin Durant's trying to go, shit that. Like, the only NBA rapper that I think has any type of, like, talent is, like, maybe Dame Lillard, and even his isn't even that hard.
Kyrie Irving knows how to sing.
He also knows how to bitch a lot. Like, you hear what he said about the team? He's like, that clearly they need a lot more pieces. And he just sat for like 28 games or something like that.
Nah. Wait, how do you... It's not...
Go ahead, push the button. Oh, I think it's dead. She gone. Is the Kobe song? I don't ever need to hear it.
Complete the package. All I date is actresses. The play is safe to them. My money ain't bait, but I must take risks to find a honey that's legit. Whether she push a bucket or 6 bucks with some mad chips.
Yo, this sounds like Hove Ghost wrote for him.
Stop fashion, Adidas, attire, or Timbo's. I don't know. Yo, these women come and go like the wind they blow. How do I know it's you for sure?
Or Will Smith. I have to see who he did not write that.
And it's featuring Tyra Banks.
Yo, okay, Tyra Banks is still flying
Wait.
to me to this day, bro.
It says Ron Artest. Wait, Ron Artest? He makes music?
I don't know, man.
Yo, he's in a booth.
Moment of silence for the champions, for those who make going hard a lifestyle.
Okay, never mind. That's not.
That's a good song.
Let me see.
Damn.
Are there?
That was kind of hard. I'm pretty sure Jay wrote that. It sounded like Jay mixed with Will Smith.
Gave him something light.
And that is a weird. That is a weird. I never thought I would ever say that. That sounds like Jay mixed with Will Smith. That is crazy.
It does. Did you listen to Shaq's diss?
I just heard the Kobe tell me how my ass tastes.
It's Damian Lillard diss.
Yeah, I heard him and
Yeah.
That's Dame right. The daddy has to come out of retirement and spank one of these undisciplined children. Now it's time to be disciplined. It's time to pull up that belt and whip a little ass. Here we go. Yo, yeah, what's wrong with these little cats? I can tell they little, listen to they little raps. Always bragging about they little max contract. Dame got a little money when it comes to Shaq. Game shoot jumpers. Shaq still bang on it. Are you kidding me? Lyrically, not physically, mentally, vividly seen it before you might give it to me.
really, you went spiritual miracle on him.
Did you see my MVP like a trilogy? MVP candidates, you are not one. Platinum plaques on my wall, go and get you some. Lyrically, I'm 3 times finals MVP. I can't believe some guard as a team. How you say that you better than these when you ain't got more cheddar than these? What you talking about? Legendary, I'm a hip hop scholar. I'm trying to
I mean, he's spitting.
He kind of sounds like a mixture of Bun B and Exhibit. Like,
little boys better stay in their place next time they ask you about Shaq, man. Fix your face. This is war. I'm ready for it to go there. Anybody that know me know I love when they go there. You better Shaq.
I can see the exhibit.
like he sounds like Bun B a little bit though. Like literally sounds.
Okay. This is very unique. I'm trying to compare him to somebody, but I don't really. Yeah.
You know. Oh.
But I did hear Dame's diss. It was good. He's an okay rapper. Like I never hear anything from him that's super like eyebrow raising.
Yeah.
You know, but he's a good storyteller, which I appreciate because that's what I do. But even in my storytelling, I try and put in a couple eyebrow raisers or a bunch of like stank face, like
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying. So, but yeah, Damien's probably the best. That Kobe did not sound bad though. That sounded like Hove though.
Hey,
Even the beat sounded like Hove.
man.
But
So, all right, I have a question.
they weren't whack though.
How how big of an impact do you think T-Pain had on the music industry?
You talking about like the whole auto tune thing?
Just him as a whole package. Because for one, I don't think people realize how big he really was.
Yeah, the bartender song,
'Cause-
"Love with a Stripper," like that kind of ushered in the whole strip club music, and that rejuvenated the auto. Because we're not gonna give him credit for auto tune. Zapp and Roger,
Yeah,
get
well,
credit
but
for that
but he did it differently though. They had the voice box. He used,
same shit.
it sounds different.
Zapp and Roger have way.
Well, Roger,
They're a group though.
I know,
Why would you distinguish?
because
But-
it's just
yo,
Roger.
so-
It's just Roger that uses.
Yo, stop playing with me, dog. Stop. Don't separate them. Zapp and Roger when you look it up.
You
Computer love.
But you separate them when you say Zap and Roger.
Computer love. Yo, every time I hear that, I just think of Kane riding in that
Oh my gosh.
the 5.0 with the gold Dayton's, and he stops the shorty,
The 5.0.
and she's like, "Move." And he's like, "Hold on, where you going? Let me sexually harass you real quick in this parking lot."
That's what a lot of the 90s movies were.
I mean, just the times were different back then. You know, I think we have to just admit that. Like back then, like I was just watching Aladdin, bro. Like the new one.
Yeah. Hey, we just watched it too on Disney Plus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like when the what do you call it? The little magic carpet pushes him forward and then they kiss. Like I was like, did you have her consent, dog?
Exactly.
Like I don't know, man. Like you know, so it's just a different time back then. But bro, like why did we I need to stop just going on little tangents, bro.
hey,
What
man,
were we
listen.
talking about?
I don't know, but we can go ahead and listen to this.
Oh,
real quick.
T-Pain. Yeah, like there's new wave of music. Yeah, most definitely. He's the forefather. He's the godfather. But Zapp and Roger definitely are the
Yeah, no, yeah,
the
like yeah.
the
But
creators.
do you think he gets the credit that he deserves?
Well, he probably made the money he deserved, and that's about it. Like I don't know what it is about people wanting credit all the time, bro. It's like
Well, no, I'm not saying he wants it, but I'm saying, do you think that people respect him for what he did like as much as they should, though?
hip hop is kind of a weird genre where respect doesn't really get paid. You know what I'm saying? Like nobody really cares. Like I guess it depends on if you're it depends on if you're someone who is undeniably like deserving of that respect. Like Hove is like undeniably deserving of that respect. That's why he gets it a lot. Like Eminem, not so much. That's why he doesn't get it in our culture. People like J. Cole, people like Kendrick Lamar, people like Pac, people like Big. I mean, go down your whole top 20 rap list. They've probably done enough to even Joe Budden of all people.
Yeah.
You know, but somebody like T-Pain, like I think he definitely gets like the respect he deserves, like in terms of like if somebody had like his name is in the books, but in rap, people probably aren't gonna. He's not on that like Jay-Z level where people are gonna be like, yo, don't talk about Hov. Like if somebody disses T-Pain, they'll be like, yeah, bum ass. He hasn't been hot in how long, you know? But if we talk about this whole auto-tune thing, like everybody, like what's the first thing you heard when Future came out? Oh, he's trying to be like T-Pain.
Yeah, but Future sounded horrible when he first came out with the auto-tune.
You know, so
But I mean, so like
because it's a staple now, bro. Like
No,
it's a staple.
everyone
Everybody
uses auto-tune. Everybody. Only two people I heard use it great within the recent years is T-Pain and Travis Scott.
Yeah.
That's it. Like that's literally it. Everyone else, like Chris Brown, he's okay. Even like when The Weeknd used it, it's like nah, that's not really it.
Drake clearly uses it,
Oh yeah,
but
like once he got hold of that, he's gonna put like a full out soul album.
yeah.
So he can sing his heart out.
But it's literally become like a staple in like these little records. Like
Yeah.
they'll put like I was watching a guy mix a record because I like doing that for tips and stuff because
Yeah.
I do my own mixing.
Yeah.
And the guy was just like, like I just put it on there because it adds like a little melodic like the slides into or whatever into the next stanza or the next bar.
Yeah.
Like so they're using it even when it's not necessarily needed because
Yeah.
we're rappers. We don't do a lot of melody and all that stuff. Like when we're rapping, like on a chorus, sure, or if on a bridge or something, or like if you have a Uzi type character. But
Yeah.
usually people don't like if I'm just spitting a 16, you don't need to put auto tune on it. But they're doing that now,
Yeah.
and it's just like, I mean, when you really think about it, he started it. I just think him. Because he even said it himself. He said he went broke.
T-Pain?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
So it's like you have to be looked at as a mogul, maybe to get respect.
I feel like people don't really pay respect a lot to the creators and founders of things. Because a lot of people's mindset, I feel like now is just like, well, we're not there anymore. We're here. So, you had your time. Be quiet now,
Yeah.
Like, I feel like that's why, another reason why he doesn't really get, I guess not credit he deserves, but just brought up as like just one of the people that like really had to change the culture. Like you said, everyone's using auto tune.
So you think he like needs a lifetime achievement award or something? Or?
I don't just like more. I mean, just recognition.
Because
I feel like.
I mean, if anything, a rap purist would say screw T-Pain because he messed up the game.
I mean, but that's rap though. T-Pain, he rapped, but I wouldn't call him like a rapper.
He kind of blended the lines.
Yeah,
Like I'm in love with a stripper. Like she can pocket, she can pocket.
but he's still singing that though.
Yeah, you're right.
But in the remix, he does rap in the beginning.
So he's a singer. Yeah, I don't think he really presented
I mean,
himself.
because his first album is called Rapper Turned Singer. Because
Yeah.
he was a rapper, but he became a singer. So
Yeah, and even Lizzo's rapping on her album. So I guess I don't know if they just do it with just like black entertainers, but they rap is always an avenue they can pursue. Because I mean, Beyonce, Chris Brown, Miguel,
shout out to Miguel.
Weeknd. Like he has on that trilogy thing you sent me. Like he has some songs where he's just rapping. So
Right? Is
huh? Is that a thing? You ever heard Justin Bieber just bust down and rap?
No, but I did hear him sing "One Less Lonely" on TMZ.
Yeah.
I mean, he might have snapped on Yummy. I don't know, but I'm not gonna listen to it.
Yeah. That's interesting because they don't really do that, right? They like you ever heard Katy Perry just bust down and rap?
Nah, but that's the thing though. I feel like
So
also
it's like black entertainers, they just bust down and rap.
Drake does it. I feel like Drake kind of opened up that door too, where it's like these like the rap sing combo kind of thing. I think that's pretty cool though, because it's like you can sing your own hooks and melody, whatever, and still,
Yeah, definitely. He opened up like I'm a participant in it because it's like that's why people compare me to like a J. Cole.
Yeah.
I think it's just because like I do everything myself.
Yeah, I would definitely make that comparison after listening to your album. Yeah.
So it's like I didn't have anyone on there with me. It was me.
Yeah.
So it's like, but I did it out of necessity. I don't do it out of, I feel like a lot of people, they just do it out of necessity. Like, I don't have money to go and get Jay-Z on this chorus or Miguel on this chorus,
Yeah.
So it's like, and then I think Cole eventually started doing it on purpose. Like, oh, this is only me.
Yeah. Yeah.
But it's like, you don't want somebody else in the mix because it's like, we were talking about that verse.
Yeah.
What if that guy would have sent me that verse? And the one guy that did send me the verse, the big time rapper guy, it wasn't good. So I just wasted money, because they always ask for something.
Yeah.
So it's like, if you're not gonna give me what I want, then why would I even? That just kind of jades me and makes me not want to do it for. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
But it's like, rarely does anybody do the whole thing. So, but I think people are starting to do it now because it's like, well, J. Cole does it, Drake does it, Kendrick does it. Well, not so much Kendrick, but Kendrick can, like, the Love Me song.
Yeah.
But, Lauryn Hill, we were talking about her, like, she did. So it's like, it makes sense, bro. It's like, less people you have to cut in. You get to actually try something different on a record.
Yeah.
And, people just don't feel pigeonholed into just rapping.
I feel like Tory Lanez kind of did that too.
Yeah.
When he was talking about just like making music and stuff like that. He didn't really know how to sing at first, and like so he'll rap, but he didn't want to have to reach out to people, and he probably just didn't have the funds to just get all these features and stuff.
Yeah.
So then he taught himself how to sing.
That's how it goes.
Self-taught. But so something that he said that was interesting was that the reason why he taught himself is because now he can sing in different ways.
Yeah.
He said if you get like a teacher, they're only going to teach you to sing a certain way.
Yeah.
And then you're kind of stuck in that box.
Yeah. Because like, personally, like, that was an avenue that I always had, but I never explored because I thought I'm a rapper. I'm supposed to stay in this little rap lane.
Yeah.
But, once I just started, I think it was on my first album, solo album, is when I just tried it. And it was actually pretty good. And the song was pretty good. And I was like, oh, I tried it on. And so that made me try it again on another song. And I just started gaining more confidence. And I tried it again on another song. and I tried it again on another song, and now
Yeah.
it's just kind of like something I do, you know. So it's like it makes sense. Like, I mean, I guess back in the day they used to outsource it to you'd always hear Mary J. Blige on a hook, or
Yeah.
Faith Evans on a
Yeah.
hook, or
just
know.
like some of those older rap songs, it's just like some random auntie from the hood that just knows how to sing.
yeah,
Just throw her
like
on the
it's the
track.
darkest, rugged.
That's exactly what I was thinking about. She was signed too, but like, bro,
got lazy and yo, I don't. She was sing or like
Yeah.
from the Crossroads.
For the love of money too. That song, but yeah, Crossroads is
Like
a
the
perfect
girl
example.
who's singing it, like
In the beginning, yeah.
Yo, that used that move. That
Mary,
I'm
don't
getting
you
nostalgic. Yeah,
bro.
that used to creep me out seeing that dude.
Remember when like he
Yeah,
and like his eyes turned black? I was like, wait, what
Bro.
is this?
bro. But looking back, that was a dope video because they had
was.
who died in their group. Somebody died because they
Well,
showed it, right?
Eazy-E died,
No. I'm talking Bone Thugs.
but I don't think anyone died in Bone Thugs.
No,
I think they're all alive.
I thought one of them was dead. But like, yeah, because I think they showed it in the video, or maybe it was just all in the video. Maybe that's why I think they died.
That might have been just fam. Let me see.
But yeah, man, like that video was creepy. Like when he
I
goes
love
in,
the song though.
Yeah, the song's amazing, bro. They are like,
They did Drake stuff before Drake did it. They were really like melodic rapping
yeah.
type stuff.
Well, you see, and this is why I don't think people understand. Like, I think when Drake says that, I think he's talking about like he's the only one to do it successfully, like R&B. Because who has done like, say what you will about Ja Rule and Ashanti together, it's still kind of rap. It's more so pop.
yeah.
But Drake, like a perfect example for me is the song Teenage Fever.
I was just listening.
Like name one rapper who is doing that besides Lauryn Hill. LL Cool J is not gonna do that. He's gonna stick to like the crooning type thing. He's not really gonna go and try and like lead a song by vocals. You know some rapping is gonna happen. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like he has a point. No one really does that, bro. Like I Get Lonely Too, or
what is that? Houston, Atlanta, Vegas.
Houston, bro. What is that one on So Far Gone? Oh my gosh, it's good. Let me pull up the track list. But like he is the only one who does that.
I'm on Drake right now on Spotify. Let me see.
Spotify. I have Apple Music.
So Far Gone.
There's a song called blah, 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 blah.
So Far Gone is not on here. Okay.
Yeah, look at you. Brand new. This here is on some no. Like, come on, dog.
Oh, wait, no, I do have So Far Gone.
This is an R&B song, and this is on his first album.
Yeah.
So until I see Ja Rule do that, or until I see any of these rappers who are any of these rappers who are getting offended by that,
Are weirdos.
do that, then like, because that's what I think that's what he's talking about. I don't think he's talking about somebody who uses melody or mixes melody with, you know what I'm saying? Like, because, bro, everybody does that. But I think he's talking about like the first one to really do like singing like R&B songs.
Yeah.
Like Drake could drop an R&B album.
The
Singing.
the B side of Scorpion, right?
He had like, this your fucking birthday. Like that's not really, it's not really singing. It's more like that blending. He could literally do a whole album like that.
Yeah. Oh, so I just checked. Yeah, Bone Thugs, it was for Eazy-E and some family members.
Okay.
Yeah, but yeah, because I haven't heard about any of them.
Oh,
dying.
because I never knew the connection between Eazy-E and Bone Thugs and Ruthless until Hopsin came out and said like he was signed to Eazy-E, or he was signed to Ruthless, and the wife was kind of just like running the label into the ground, and Bone Thugs was on it.
Yeah.
So that makes a lot of sense now. But I was a little kid watching this stuff, so I never knew.
Yeah, see, I got this information as I got older. So yeah, Eazy-E, like he founded Bone Thugs and Harmony.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Wait, founded or he?
No, like he
I thought he
founded.
signed them.
No, like he's the one that put them on.
Oh, yeah, he signed
Like,
them.
yeah,
They were already a group. Yeah, he had a couple of.
But I don't think they were Bone Thugs and Harmony then.
Maybe he helped them come up with a name. I
But,
remember when I got a manager, they were trying to rebrand me. Like, oh,
Rebrand.
what should we call you? And I was like, how about my name? Yeah. Like, they're trying to change my name to make it sound like, or the spelling to be better or something like that. And I was just like, yo, I kind of like how it is. Like, I get it might be kind of hard for people to spell it.
Yeah.
But it's like, if you could spell Janae Aiko, like JHANAEAIKO, I believe, like, you could spell Kiahree.
JHENE.
Oh, yeah, it is JHE, Janae. But it's like, bro, like there are a ton of people out there with weird names.
Wait, do you know Tory Lane's real name?
Daystar?
Yes. I was like,
I didn't find that out until Drake dissed him.
like, oh really?
Yeah.
He said it. He said it in interviews.
Oh, no. He said, that Drake dissed him?
No. That his name's Daystar.
Oh, yeah, I don't really watch his interviews. Like because Drake says you one day star. He says you one day star. I told you I've been in this for eternity or something. Like you just got hot. Like you're a one day star. I told you, and I didn't even know what he was talking about. But I knew he was dissing somebody. I didn't know like.
That's actually crazy wordplay on his name.
Oh yeah, Drake is like, come on.
Aubrey. You know
He's good when it comes to being petty.
Yes, Aubrey is petty.
But yeah, Tory Lanez, he is an interesting case. Because I was just revisiting the whole him and Joyner Lucas battle. I think Joyner Lucas won. Like, he just didn't respond because I don't know why, but I thought Joyner Lucas did a good job in that battle. But yeah, Tory Lanez is one of those like big-headed, arrogant guys that, you know,
I think it's just because like his come up was
he had to fight for it. Maybe.
yeah, it was organic, and so now he's like, I'm here, I'm gonna act like I put in all this work and stuff.
You see him trying to fight Travis Scott?
No.
Yeah, man. There's a video out there of like, he's like checking Travis Scott, and he's like, "Yo, man, if you need to shoot the 5, we can shoot the 5. We can get everybody." Like, this is how he talks too. Like, "Hey, dog, hey, man, if you need to shoot the 5, we can shoot the 5 right now, dog. Like everybody get out of here, dog." Like he's really just turning up on Travis Scott.
I feel like
about
Travis
a song.
did not know what he was saying. Travis Scott, he looks high everywhere he goes.
But yo, that's when you can see if somebody's built. Cause like, bro, anybody talking to me like that, like I'm gonna fire on them, bro. Like it doesn't have to be no like, hey dog, if you want to like what the, you better lower your energy, dog. Like watch like who you talk. So like when I was like, oh, so Travis Scott is not really built like that, which is cool. Like bro, like I didn't know about him. I didn't know where he's from, what he does.
I feel like he
doesn't really rap about killing people though. So
yeah,
like,
he's like the I got the goons with me type kind of guy.
Like if he was talking to Migos like that, like I would expect the Migos to just fire on him.
Yeah,
but then Travis Scott, I was like, oh,
I don't
nothing
know.
wrong with that. But it's just like, bro, I have a bad temper when it comes to people just trying to be arrogant in front of me, or like, are you trying to check me? Like, you ever had somebody try and check you?
Yeah.
Aside from like, no, that wasn't really checking when you pinned up the brother or whatever. Or uncle. Like if you had somebody try and check you, like
no, I have like just at jobs, people that try to be the boss but they're not the boss. Like
that's what I'm talking about. Somebody trying to check you, like G check you.
Like, like that.
You ever had somebody who lied about checking you?
Nah.
I had somebody who lied about checking me. That's hilarious.
How did that go?
Okay. Let's get into it. So my sister's baby daddy, his name's Barry. He's been in jail his whole life, bro. Like I literally grew up on him, so maybe that's why he thought like he could just try and play me or something. But cause bro, I'm about like 6 foot, like a little 260, 270. Like he's probably like 5'8". Probably 150.
Yeah.
Maybe 160. I'll give him 170. So I got a couple inches on him reach. It's not all fat. I'm clearly probably stronger than him, even if he has a little 6-pack. It's like the little 6-pack of the little Cokes, But like minis. I remember like cause my sister was with her dude that she's with now, but they broke up, and then her and her baby daddy got back together. And I was still vibing because he's a good dude, like that's the type of energy I'm on. It's like I'd rather if we could still be friends if my sisters, because they got kids, he has 2 nephews. 2 of my nephews are from him, and then my niece, that's her baby's daddy, Barry's kid. Okay. But So like I was still vibing. And the dude's name is JR. I actually want to get him on the podcast. He's a funny guy. But so I was still vibing with JR. So apparently he had a problem with that because like I already know what type of energy dude's on. So I just
Yeah.
kind of like don't even address him when I see him. It's just like, what up? What's good? Like, you know, if you don't have something nice to say, don't say nothing at all.
Yeah.
And that's what I do. I live by that. You know, if I ain't got nothing nice to say to you, then I
kind
are you saying I don't do that?
I can probably name about 20 people, and I just met you.
What?
That would disagree with what you just said.
If I don't have anything nice to say to you, then I won't. No, I'm talking about like, okay, you have to distinguish jokes from like real.
I know. I'm just being sarcastic. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Yo, stop playing with me, dog. Yo, stop playing with me, dog. This is getting serious. Like my blood's getting pumping, just like
Shit
thinking
is
about the
lethal,
situation.
dog.
But yeah, like that's how. Cause I mean, did I tell you about the other guy? I was telling you about. No, I was telling Evan about. Like, there's this one guy at work that's like. Did I tell you about this guy?
Nah.
I'm not. Let's not mention his name because in case
I don't know.
people
what
at
you're
work
talking
listen to
about,
this.
so I won't.
But there's this one guy at work. We had a little thing where like we were joking around. It was me and somebody I knew, and he was there. I didn't really know him or whatever, but he was kind of in the mix when we were talking. And then I don't remember what was said or what happened, but I remember I patted him on the shoulder, and then he said, "Don't touch me." And then I was just like, "Or what?" And then I think he said something like, or like he'll do something. And then I said, "That sounds nice," but so I said it sarcastically. I was like, "It sounds nice." Like that's my shit. Like when it comes to like if somebody's from like, "Yo, dog, dude," and I was like, "Yeah, it sounds good." You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So ever since then, I have not vibed with this guy. So it's like if I don't have nothing nice to say to you, dog, I'm just not gonna say nothing to you at all.
Yeah.
And he still works there, and it's probably nothing. But to me, it's something. To him, I don't know if it's something, but
Like-
it's probably nothing. But because we saw him at the gym one time, me and my boy Austin were at the gym. We're at LA. Usually, when you see somebody from work, you're like, "Hey, what's up?" Or you give them a head nod or something. No?
I try to not. I mean, unless we're like cool, but if I know who you are, but we don't talk at work, I'm not gonna talk to you outside.
Like,
of work
would you be like, "Hey, what's up?"
I'm like, I may just look at him and. Just,
I might give him the "Hey, what's up?"
Do you remember that Will Smith picture where like he looks and then the other picture is him looking away?
No, it's
well,
a
yeah.
meme.
Yeah, that's me.
Oh, yeah. Well,
Okay, but yeah, go ahead.
usually I'm the type of guy that gives you like, "Hey, how's it going?"
Yeah,
You know,
yeah, always.
because I remember you and I was like, "Hey, we work together. I'm not gonna be your best friend. Like if I saw you, I'd sit and chop it up with you. Like, hey, what
Yeah.
up? What y'all doing out here? Oh, cool. Yeah.
Yeah,
But like, bro, we saw him at the gym. I ain't say nothing to do. He ain't say nothing to me. It was kind of just like a look and a look away.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, it might be something. But I'm not. It's work. I'm not gonna like
Yeah.
jeopardize my. But it's like I ain't got nothing to say to him, so I just don't say nothing to him. You know. But if he ever wanted to smoke, like I'd be there for the smoke. Call me Mister. Any of you radio hosts that want smoke, I'm Mr. Chimp. Like it's one of those funk flex type shit. Like if you want smoke, we can have smoke, dog. But
Yeah.
if it ain't no smoke, then it's hey cool. It's like you don't vibe with me, I don't vibe with you. Like
yeah.
but like it was one. So he was like one of those. Like I was like, hey, if I have nothing nice to say to you, I'm just not gonna say nothing to you, Barry.
Yeah.
And then my sister's with you. You have obviously your niece or whatever. Cool. He's like one of those people that thinks he's a man, but he's not.
Yeah.
Right. And this is why we went to get to talk about like the prison industrial complex and how it like kind of what's the word? Is infantizes? I'm creating a word. It like infantizes our men and keeps them in like a child state. Even like I was at my little niece's birthday. No, I was at her school. I want to say birthday, but just the way they were walking the kids.
Like straight line.
Yeah,
everyone
you've heard
can't-
of the parallels between like school
in prison
and factory working,
yeah.
and then in prison.
Yeah. The
and I was
bells
like,
and all that stuff.
yeah. So I was like so when I saw the little kids walking in the line, I mean, it's kind of an absurd, but you could see the parallels nonetheless.
Yeah.
Somebody tells them what to do, walk in the line, raise your hand. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like he's been infantized in his mind. He has not evolved, but he's probably done a lot of like street shit that makes him feel like, oh, I'm about mine. I'm a real nigga.
Yeah.
But when it comes to being a man and handling his responsibilities, non-existent. I don't think he's had a job and like he's been in jail for. If you ever meet somebody who's been in jail for like 80% of their life, it's probably not that the system is so rigged and the system is so bad. It's probably just that person is just not grown up.
Yeah. I mean,
Unless, and this is excluding people who probably went in when they were young,
yeah.
you know? But this guy has been in and out, and out. So maybe, let me correct anybody, if those in and out guys, you know? But we understand how it works, right? Because, you know, I say it in a record, bro, like, you know, institutionalized mind, so it's back to crime, you know? Because it's like,
Yeah.
that's all you know. You don't have no opportunities when you come out, or at least you don't.
Yeah, some of them they were living better in jail than they were out on the street, so
Bro,
they just go back.
It almost broke my heart when my stepdad told me that. He's like, bro, I just feel like, because he was telling me how my little brother, like, because he looked up to me, you know?
Yeah.
But he was just like, it just feels like out here I'm nothing, but in there I used to run the yard. And I was like, bro, that is like a fantasy land.
It's crazy.
There is no, you know what I'm saying? Like, freedom to them is not good enough. They want to be revered because it makes them feel accomplished.
Yeah.
It's really, it's sick, bro. It's weird.
Yeah.
But this guy is one of those type of guys, right? So I just let him do what it do, and I still hang out with JR. I'm just over at their house one day. I was probably dropping something, picking this up, and he like comes out of the room, and he's like looking at me, and I'm not giving him what's up, you know?
Yeah.
And then he says, which is, never say this to somebody, like, you got something to say to me?
What?
And I was just like, oh, no. He said, you got a problem with me or something? Or he says something like that.
Yeah.
And
That's
I was just
weird.
like, that is a confrontative thing
Like,
to say. Like,
yeah.
like I'm very well mannered and tempered, bro. But like my little brother, like that's go time for him.
Yeah.
Like what? Like what are you trying to say by that? But then I was like, yeah, I kind of do. And then he was like, I don't think he expected that from me. And then so we went back and forth about like, and I was just like telling him, I was like, bro, I just don't really vibe with you, dog. Like I'm not from your environment. Like I don't understand your mind state when it comes to just the way you conduct yourself as a man.
Yeah.
Real shit, because I'm not afraid of him.
Yeah.
Like I said, you know, like it won't be light work. He could scrap. Like I've seen him fight a lot, but I was like, bro, like I'm grown now. Like there's not gonna be this whole big brother, little brother thing.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So I went on to tell him all that stuff and This is a long ass story, but okay. So that from that interaction, we just had like a little conversation. He goes and tells my mom that he checked me.
What?
Yeah. And I was like, how did you check me, bro? We just talked about me hanging out with JR and me and you really not vibing and that we're probably not going to be the best of friends, bro.
Yeah.
Because honestly, I don't really know about you. Like, that's what I was telling him. I was like, bro, you have to prove yourself to me. You can't just get my approval. Like,
Yeah.
that's how it goes with me and my sisters, bro. It's like, you don't just get stripes for nothing.
Exactly.
You know, you have to earn that shit. Like, JR earned that shit. Like, he's been there. Like, bro, this is why I was saying, like, some niggas, like, they can't even keep a job. But this guy has had, like, 10 jobs since I known him. So it's like, what is his excuse? You feel me?
Yeah.
So I was like, bro, you like, I'm not going to vibe. We're not going to be best friends. You got to earn that shit.
Yeah.
You know? That to him was that he checked me. My mom, I hear from my mom that oh, Barry said he checked you? And I was like, huh? Shaggy? What?
Shaggy.
So when I saw him, I was like, yo, because I was driving my sister. They had just gotten in a fight because he was on some fuck shit. Just like I knew this guy's a bozo.
Yeah.
Yo. So it's only a matter of time before he does some bozo shit. And so I had my sister in the car. Oh, he like punched the wall or something, broke a window, some weirdo shit, bro. So I see him out there, and I had certain things with me that I left in the car. And
Yeah.
I just walked up to him, and I said, like what happened and all that. And he's like trying to give me the lowdown. He's a talker, you know, like just like de-escalate. And then I was like, oh yeah, and I heard you checked me. And he's like, oh no, dog. And I was like, oh okay, yeah, that's what I thought. Cause you're just a talker, bro. You're a talker, you know. So I was like, yeah, I got fake checked before. And I'm not a tough guy, bro. But I was just like we had a man-to-man conversation about some man shit. Cause it's like, you know, if I don't vibe with you,
Yeah.
and I don't necessarily think you've proved and earned yourself like a place,
Yeah.
and you kind of came in and broke up a home, That I mean, clearly, if she was willing to leave him and to go with him, then not everything is as amazing as it appears.
Yeah.
But at least this guy was doing for you, and he was paying rent, and he was taking care, and he was doing stuff.
Yeah.
But he had his problems, and that's why they ended up breaking up. But they're back together. But it's like, you already did that. You're already a fuck boy, and
Fuck boy.
you think you're tough, But I didn't tell him like you think you're tough, but I was just like, I don't vibe with you though. But yeah, so but naturally he did some fuck boy shit and said he checked me, and I was just like, that's hilarious. Because then when I said it to his face, and then he didn't have nothing to say, Now, if I was more ignorant, I wouldn't have left certain things in the car, and I would have just like popped on him right, But I'm a very well mannered person, because it's like I was like, bro, I don't even need that, like, because you don't know what he has on him. If he has a knife, he's like a street dude, like he's in there doing. But I was like, bro, like I could just, if it comes down to it, like, bro, I got my hands, bro, like these right here. Now you a man, Chris.
It's all the protection you need.
Yeah.
You win some, you lose some, but you live. You live to fight another day.
Like, come on, but yeah, like when I think of him, like it's easy for me, my machismo and pride to get into, like, man, I'll wash this nigga, but ultimately it's like, cause I'm not that type. Like I could be that type. Like when it comes to my woman, my family, cause this dude tried to violate again, and things almost got serious, but then he got locked up for doing more fuckboy shit. But and that could have like jeopardized my life and stuff. But it's like when it comes to family and my woman, that's what a man has to be willing to die and kill for.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Not to sound too like primal, but it's like for real, bro. Like, and he was threatening kids in that situation, so I was like,
Exactly.
don't threaten kids, threaten me. Because it's like we didn't have a father. I'm like the oldest boy.
Yeah.
My other brother is in jail. Who's gonna protect my sisters?
Exactly.
So I had to assume that role.
Yep.
So it's like, what do you think? Who do you think is gonna come see you? It's not gonna be their baby daddies, or I mean, it should be, but it's like, who do you think is gonna come see you about that, dog? So it's like, yeah, man. But ultimately, I feel sorry for the guy, like, cause it's just like he's been infantized.
Yeah.
He's been like the system won.
It's yeah, it's an interesting thing, like, cause I have family members that are in and out of jail, been in prison, or in prison right now, whatever. But I just noticed like the interaction with them, it is different. They have this like this godlike complex almost, like how
just
they
because you probably sliced a couple people in there, and
like
you
even
probably
like
were punking a couple people.
Yeah, like one of my brothers, he was in jail for I think like 5 or 6 years, I think.
Yeah.
And then so like when I finally saw him, he was like, it just felt like his whole aura was just different. It felt
Like, oh, I'm verified, I'm stamped now.
yeah, like he just walked in, opened my fridge, like he was like, yeah, I'm looking through your refrigerator. I'm like what? He was,
Yeah.
like it was just it was weird, like
instead of just being happy to be in your company, he's trying to like already
Yeah,
establish
like-
dominance.
yeah, like I'm
over-
just like, bro, it's not that like you're good here. Ain't nobody gonna like try to test you.
Oh, you're
good.
talking about like he was like giving you a disclaimer, like, hey, can I check in? The
No.
fridge? Or-
He was like, no,
or he was
just
saying, I'm checking in your fridge.
yeah.
Oh, like trying to tell you, like, yeah, I'm
Yeah.
going through your stuff.
I'm like, I mean, if you open the fridge and you want something, like initially it's like, I mean, that's not a not normal thing to do.
Yeah.
Like if you go over to your homie's house, you're probably gonna you might just walk into the kitchen, open the fridge, see what
I
they
would
got.
never do that.
Like not you, but I'm just saying like that's,
I've had people do that to me though.
yeah, like it's not
but with my permission though.
Yeah, but I mean, with siblings, I guess it's probably a little different. But
Yeah.
it was like I didn't set it up to where like I was gonna press him about seeing what's in the fridge.
Yeah.
I was just gonna tell him like I had roommates, so like all that stuff ain't mine. But
He's like, you ain't even got nothing here.
like,
Yeah.
but he's like, yeah, I'm looking through your fridge. Yeah, I'm pouring me some juice. Like he wanted me to say. Like he wanted me to
Like he wanted combat.
yeah, like he wanted me to check him for something. Like, bro, if you want juice, drink the juice, bro. Like,
Yeah.
we're gonna get more tomorrow anyway.
Yeah.
But yeah, just it's different. Like, I feel like when you go to like even like in the military, like when you come back, the people I've noticed that came back, they're completely different too. Like hints of the old them are still there, but it's just the like the mental. Like some of them come back like super aggressive, always wanting to fight. You know, like it's crazy.
Yeah. It's sad too, bro. Like I haven't experienced. I don't know a lot of people from the military, but I know a lot of people from jail.
Yeah.
And I don't know, man. It's very weird. It's weird. He was one of those weird guys, but I feel bad for him. But it's like, that's how I told her too. I was like, because he kept on coming around the house and just like causing problems, and I was like, he's not the type of person that you can just like talk to. Like you got to put hands on him.
Yeah.
You know, you like I'm the type of person. It seems like we're the type of people that you can talk to us.
Yeah.
And, you know, a good talking to would probably deter bad behavior.
Yeah. I would rather talk than like,
Whereas some people, like, they need to get hands put on them.
yeah. Some people need their ass whipped.
I mean, yeah.
Plain and simple.
They need
Yes.
hands and feet put on them. And
Yes.
then if they're smart, they'll be like, damn, that, you know, because some guys are all bark. And then, like,
Yeah.
once you, like, oh, I could bark back, you
Yeah.
know. And then it's good. But then some people, you know, might go and then they'll take it to extremes. And then,
Yeah. That's,
you know, so it's like,
that's what it is. Like they're just barking on, like they're just like poking the sleeping bear, like
Yeah.
all day, just poking it. You know, the bear might growl a little bit, but you know, it's sleep. But like if like once you wake that bear up, it's either they're gonna want to fight or they're gonna back down. Like they're literally just trying to get a reaction out of you.
yeah, man. Yeah, I feel bad for that.
So yeah,
guy.
if you do that, please stop. You're a weirdo.
I feel bad for that.
Please
guy.
stop.
But I feel bad for him, but I don't.
Yeah, I mean, because
Like, as
also
a-
it's his decision. He's his own person.
As a man,
Yeah.
like I feel bad for his daughter. And,
Yeah.
as like just an you know an intelligent like American person in this progressive world, like I feel bad for like his mental state and all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But like from streetwise, I mean, like dudes like him usually get weeded out, you know.
Yeah.
But it's Arizona, bro. Like, let it have been somewhere like from you're from, you know, one of those neighborhoods. That would have been easily, you know what I'm saying? Because it's like, what if something happens? Like, he does something, and then a fight happens, and then he goes and takes it to the extreme.
Yeah.
You know, some guys like a fight is just enough, and some guys are like, nah, it's not enough.
Like yeah.
You know, I had a
Yeah.
family member pass that way. You know, he got beat up. It wasn't enough. The fight wasn't over. He went home. You know what I'm saying? Got his stole his roommate's gun, came back and shot up the whole house. You know? And so I don't know, you just never know with people.
And it's just the fact that like they'll like it gets to that point. It's crazy to me.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah, but that guy's a bozo. He's in jail, so I don't know. But I do feel bad for him. It's kind of this weird
yeah.
love-hate type thing because it's not really love-hate, but just
I mean,
empathy, I guess.
yeah, I was gonna say at the end of the day, you're human.
Yeah.
You're empathetic to what people are going through.
Empathy, but also like,
But it's
this
also
guy's a bum.
yeah, because he was put in a situation. His mindset is not the same, but you can make the choice to get help.
Yeah.
Or whatever you need, or you can make the choice to just keep doing what you're doing and not acknowledge the fact that there's something wrong with you.
Yeah.
And you're just gonna end up back in jail.
Yeah, he's bipolar as well. So
Yeah.
I don't know. That's why, like, I don't think we talk enough about the prison industrial complex, bro. It's just like, it's a weird type of mental warping that happens. Like your mind becomes enslaved, almost, and then you end up right back there. I think because almost everybody, there's a couple maybe, but everybody that I know that went to prison, they're probably still in prison because they either went back. Like I had a homie, he has kids with my sister. He came out, got him a job. Got him a job because he's a felon. My other sister's baby daddy, she had a plug. He had a plug to a job that hired felons.
Yeah.
So I was like, first thing I said is like, well, what are you trying to do, dog? Are you trying to like go back to the fuck shit? Or are you trying to like be there for your kids?
Yeah.
He said he's trying to be there for his kids. I was like, all right, cool. Do you have a job? No. All right, bet. Bro, call this dude. He can get you a job. It doesn't matter that you're a felon because it's like at a wood cutting yard.
Oh yeah.
And, bro, he had a job like the next week. But then, and comes the fuck shit. He started like he asked for a raise, or not a raise. He asked for an advance, and then he got it, and then he just quit. And then like he ended up back in the neighborhood, and I remember him same type of shit, bro. He made a comment to me that said, kind of like he's the man almost. Like, because he used to run with these dudes, and that's probably how he got in trouble. What he got in trouble because I think he had a B&E charge, and he had this clique though. They're still gonna be in the neighborhood, or he maybe found a new clique, but he's like, he's like, to them, I'm like a general. Like I call the shots.
Yeah.
And so they like being in that position. So that's cool. Like you're naturally like maybe me. I would just be like, yo, you're clearly naturally a leader. So why not apply that to something productive?
Yeah, something positive. Like,
but to him, it was like, nah, let's run this neighborhood. But it's like, bro,
it's just that mindset.
it's not gonna happen. And now he's back in jail. Probably the same thing.
I mean, that life only takes you to two places. I mean, well, I would say three: either jail, the grave, or if you're one of those people that get to realize what you're doing ain't gonna get you anywhere, back to, I don't want to say salvation, but like a normal life.
Yeah.
Like, but for the most part,
Like rehabilitated.
Yeah, but for the most part, you'll end up dead or in jail. Yeah. Like, I wouldn't want to live a life knowing like that's my only two, like outcomes. Like, for the most part, like that doesn't sound appealing to me, but for them, it's different too. A lot of them are raised in that environment. That neighborhood is everything to them. Yeah, like the whole neighborhood is like the family. So
yeah, that's why Jay said, "Please stop dying for the neighborhood that your mama renting." Because it's like, I even had a similar lyric, but it's like it's so true, bro. It's like, bro, why are you dying over a block that you don't own?
Exactly.
Like it's like doesn't make any sense. Like I get it if you owned it, then you could take pride in it and want to like, cause like I don't know, gentrification is pretty much when people just the neighborhood gets fixed up and then everybody kind of gets moved out because the price goes up.
Yeah, like
so it's like
yeah, you might run this block, but okay, if these people decide to come and move all y'all out, the block is over.
Yeah, or if you do improvements to the block, and then the price starts going up, and then they start investing money in the block, and then it's really going up. Well, now you guys can't afford that block. Yeah. So I think most people just be like, well, it's not ours, so we can't really improve it too much because eventually we're not even gonna be able to stay here.
Exactly.
Because it's very real. Like it's happening in Brooklyn apparently.
Oh yeah, I've heard New Brooklyn is nothing like the old Brooklyn, like at all. I mean, even bro, back where because it's Bellflower, where I'm from. Like they're starting. Bellflower is like a really really small city, so it's one of those really small cities, so small like to where you can drive through Bellflower and like say you're on the freeway, at least 2 exits is just Bellflower, and then you're already on to the next city. Like that's how small the city is, but they're trying to add on all this stuff to this small city to appeal to a certain demographic and raising the prices of everything. LA is already expensive. Yeah. So them adding this on, like they put an In-N-Out right next to a Dunkin' Donuts, right next to a Golden Corral. Like
that sounds fire.
It's tight, but it's not needed. Like they're creating all this traffic and all this mess for like the natives that's been there like all this time. It's not necessary. They're trying to make this city into something that it's really not. I feel like they're trying to give it like this big city feel, but it's a small town. Yeah. And yeah, they're just gonna keep raising the prices for rent, all that stuff. Because you live by Dunkin' Donuts, and In-N-Out, Golden Corral. You live by just whatever else they might add on.
I had a place down the street from here on Glendale and 19th. It was pretty much like, if you looked it up, it was a slumlord. This guy had like hundreds of cases open against him. They didn't fix nothing. Remember we had a leak from the ceiling. They came in and fixed it and never repainted the ceiling, never fixed it. So I mean, I came from humble beginnings, so we were paying $345 for a month, and I was making that in like a week. So I was like, I mean, take the good with the bad. But like that was a type of place that is like they put the light rail next to it, and now what was $345 is like $600 now. But it's still the same slumlord.
They're just adding new stuff in there.
And it's like, because it's by the light rail now. It's
Yeah,
like,
like-
what the hell? Like, it's still a slum.
Exactly.
Like a slum. Like, bro, I would find potatoes with like little bites in them. And I was like, do we have rats? Or because I'd never seen a rat.
Yeah.
I never even saw like a roach.
Yeah.
But like clearly like the people next to us had rats or something because I never saw it. I had a cat as well, so maybe he was like hunting them. Maybe I don't know, but I mean I don't understand how you could just start adding stuff around because they didn't add it; it just happened, and then it's not like you're dumping more money into the apartments.
Yeah.
Like towards the front of the apartments, they look really good, but once you get to the back, it doesn't look too good, you know. But it was so cheap, so that's why I wasn't complaining. But some of these people, they just because things start getting put in, they start raising prices, and then
Yeah, like that's not.
you're only screwing yourself because it's like, bro, like I'm not paying $500 for the same thing, and you're not even gonna fix nothing.
And their response to that, all right, well, get out.
Yeah,
Like, that's basically, I feel like that's basically what's going to happen to everyone anyway. Like, it's just get out. Like, especially for those kind of areas, they're gonna tear the whole thing down and rebuild something, renovated. You know, those cookie cutter apartments,
yeah.
renovated, all that stuff,
I
whatever.
mean, unless something like Tulsa, Oklahoma happens again, like a Black Wall Street.
Exactly. Yes.
I mean, people are saying one is occurring in Atlanta, but
wouldn't be
there's
surprised.
also a lot of violence over there. A lot of drug usage. I mean, I think isn't that the homosexual capital?
Yeah, they have a very high rate of gay people and people with STDs.
Yeah. So like, I don't know, bro. Like, unless we can make that again,
But
we're always gonna have to just like fit in.
it's hard though because for one, we don't learn about that in school. Like from elementary to up until I got to Black History class in college, I never heard about Black Wall Street before.
Oh yeah. Well, The Watchmen, they just did a episode. Did you watch this? You have HBO? Dude, there's a look it up. Well, if you don't have HBO, you probably can't watch it because that's how it works nowadays.
I have Cody though, so we're good.
Yeah, what?
Cody,
What is that?
the it's like you can stream like anything you want.
Oh, okay, yeah. Well,
Yeah.
the first episode they open it up, so they're taking like a racist approach to the show. You ever watch Watchmen?
I've never watched it before. No.
Oh, okay. It's actually my favorite movie. Besides Training Day. But they took like a whole. They're attacking. But the first episode is the Tulsa, Oklahoma race massacre. Like they tried calling it a race riot. It was a massacre. Pretty much, it was just white people killing black people. And
Like they've been doing.
yeah,
And
but
like
this
they're
was
still doing.
this was like on a large scale because that place was thriving. Like
Yes.
there's a reason why they called it Black Wall Street,
And they burned it down.
literally all of it, killed thousands of people, women, children.
Like how?
But they tackled it in the first episode, which was like imagine like Family Guy just tackling the race riot or the race massacre in Oklahoma.
Yeah.
It was a 19. I forgot what it was, but yeah, man, like we need another place like that. Unless we're gonna do that, But then it was like, who's to say it wouldn't happen again? And
It can happen again. It's just
I think we're. Do you think we're in the best time for Black people?
overall, yeah, definitely overall.
And I will say, like, a disclaimer, since I am like biracial, like I understand, like I go through the world a little differently than like a full black person,
But but I feel like off like look though, most people would just acknowledge you as like yeah, you might be biracial, but black is like what most people would
Do I just
probably-
look black?
Like, I mean,
Do I look half white?
half white, no.
Really?
I wouldn't say half white, no.
What if I said, "Hey, my name's Steven. Nice to meet you."
Listen,
Oh no, I say, "Hey, brother, my name is Steven. Steven,
I don't trust people that call me brother like that.
I know that's why I said it.
Those kind of people make me nervous.
We're brothers. We're happy and we're singing and we're colored.
like when,
Yo, that is I just realized that is nuts.
yes, like when white people, hey brother. So
Yeah.
whoa.
But I get I have the light skin thing, so I know that it's a little different. Like when a white person sees me, they go, "I don't know, but I'll give it a chance."
But it's like,
But if they see like Michael Blackson, they're like, "Oh hell no."
yeah, like throughout history, but we're always taught that darker is like bad, it's
Yeah.
dangerous, like So just darker skinned people, like we always get treated worse just
Yeah.
because dark is supposed to be bad. Like,
I feel like now y'all popping.
yeah, it's trending. I guess
Yeah.
you could say. I mean,
Where do you think that came from?
it's
I was trying to think. Do you think it's Kendrick? It has to be Kendrick. Because, bro, we're not just going to say Black Panther is responsible for it.
no.
That came out, like, what, last year? Yeah, last year.
It was 2019.
I believe so. Was it 2019 or 2018?
Either way, it just came out
Yeah.
recently.
But there is a resurgence happening.
I think definitely people are starting to accept and just like embrace their blackness more.
Yeah.
I feel like as opposed to when we're being brought up, we were told to fit the mold of what society like. We had to be like a certain way, act a certain way, talk a certain way in order to succeed and progress in society. I feel like,
Yeah.
like for us growing up, like because how we have our friend voice, we have our work interview voice. Like something as simple as
You know
that.
what's funny? I didn't even change, bro. I was just like, what you see is what you get. I was surprised they hired me the same day.
I mean, for you, I feel like because the way that
Charismatic and amazing. I was telling jokes, bro. Like literally, I probably wasn't like telling like inappropriate jokes, but I mean, I was just myself, bro.
I mean, I would say I was too.
But I give some people have to like, they go from like like, hey, how you doing? My name is Jeff.
Yeah, like
My name is Jeff.
name is Jeff. Yeah,
Code switching is what they call it.
it's
Like
we have to do things to appeal to the European white Caucasian just life in general. You know
that kind of like goes across like race lines too, because there are some like uppity Mexican people that because you'll meet like amongst minorities there are some that are like some that keep it hood.
Yeah.
I feel like I don't want to say I'm like niggerish, but I'm pretty niggerish.
Can you define that?
Niggerish is the baby.
All right.
No, you know what it is. Like Kool-Aid. Like some people might be like, oh, you still drinking Kool-Aid? And like bougie. People might be bougie and then they start like.
I definitely don't drink
Well,
Kool-Aid.
no, I'm saying that niggerish isn't bougie. Like,
Yeah.
I feel like amongst minorities, there's this bourgeoisie type behavior to acclimate to the Anglo-Saxon
Yeah.
and European people because it's like we won't stand out as much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
like I used to do that like instead of just like growing my hair, like wearing afro or even do-rag or braids, I would just get a low-cut Caesar, trying to just fit in,
Yeah.
and like that's when I was wearing. I went through a whole phase where I was wearing nothing but polos, jeans, Vans, and a low-cut Caesar,
And
just to fit in almost.
yeah, like it's crazy. Even
Where you go to the hood and they're probably like, what the hell?
cornball.
Look at what the.
It's corny ass thing out of here, bro.
Yeah, they're wearing like 5X tees and shit.
Hey, that used to be the wave though.
You used to do that?
Yeah.
5X?
Yeah.
I never did that, bro. I used to do
Well, no,
maybe
okay.
2X.
I did 3. 3X at the most.
Okay.
But
Well, I'm pretty much the same size I was in high school. Like, given like maybe like 10, 20 pounds. So like I've always been a 2X.
same. I've always been 2, 3X.
I went to this weird phase where I thought I was an XL, and those shirts were fitting a little too tight.
Bro,
I was just like, what is going on here?
I feel like every big person, bigger person.
I was feeling myself though, man.
Yeah.
I was like, yo, this is a 1X.
Like, I got it. Slide in this.
You ever
real
seen the
quick.
battle rapper T-Rex?
No.
Bro, this dude, he has that syndrome. Like, literally, he feels he's a little guy. He looked pregnant.
That's the worst too.
Yeah,
You
man.
put on a shirt, but then you may turn to the side and then you see like the stomach's
Bruh.
hanging out. You're like,
Yeah,
oh man.
But I never went through the 3X phase. No. I mean, I would wear the Pro Club because they just had good white tees.
So I don't know if that was a thing here, but back in California, we would wear our shirts inside out during middle school.
Like crisscross?
No, not backwards, just inside out, just to show what brand of shirt that we're wearing. Like, thinking about it now, it sounds so stupid, but like literally, I'm taking out my shirt and ironing the tag on the shirt so it stays down, but just so people can see that we're wearing Pro Club, we're wearing Shaka, we're wearing Pro 5s. And then like if you have like the little AAA shirts or like a Fruit of the Loom,
People laughed at.
yeah.
Yo, black people are weird, bro. Black
Bro.
people are weird, yo.
Man, I can't believe I did that. Like me thinking the way I think now, the fact that I'm ironing my
Yeah.
tags down, wearing my shirts inside out, like
I don't know, trends are weird, bro.
they really are.
Like, I remember I used to put like little socks in my Converse to make it look puffy on the tongue. You ever
Yeah.
see people do that?
Yeah.
I don't know. Like, I don't know, man.
Did you ever used to make your own ankle socks? So like when you
Yeah, you get a big tube sock
and then you flip it over.
Yo, that's crazy. What was wrong with us?
I have no idea.
Would you like the ankle sock would be like inside out?
Yeah.
I don't know,
We did
man, no.
we did a lot of weird stuff, bro.
Or I wouldn't even do the where you like pull it up and then you pull it down. I would just like pull it up and then just have the other half underneath the shoe.
I know exactly.
So
what
you
you're
just
talking
have like
about.
this weird pocket of sock you're standing on, but it looks like you have ankle socks. Mm-hmm. What the hell is wrong with us, man?
I have no. I
That's one of those things that's like it's sad, but everybody does it because it's like
yeah.
like brand loyalty
Yeah.
and like if you're because I heard
Oh.
is it open?
Nah.
I heard Michael Blackson talking about it one time on the Breakfast Club when he was talking about he thought he was fly because all of his stuff was new, and he said his first pair of shoes was called In Action, and so him coming from over there in the motherland to here, and he was just like, oh, I'm about to stun on these hoes because everything's new. He's like, over there, if it's new, that's the wave.
Yeah.
So like if you just pull out a brand new
Yeah. It's like anything new is like.
like a new Hanes shirt and everybody's like, yo, is that new? Bro, that's the Kanye shirt to them, like $1,000.
It's kind of sad though.
Yeah, but over here, they said he got laughed at, and then he's like, "What are you guys talking about? This is new." And then he's
Nah,
like,
this is brands over here.
and so he said he got himself a job and he caked up for a whole summer and came back and everybody thought he sold drugs because he had like Air Forces, Jordans, just came dripped out because it meant that much to him to like want to be.
Isn't that nuts though?
Yeah, it's very interesting, bro. It's the power of marketing and.
Bro, I wanted a pair of Jordans so bad that I bought a pair of fake Jordans. It was probably the ugliest shoe you'll ever see. So, I don't know I forgot what number they were, but they were the ones I can't even describe. So those over there,
Yeah.
they're kind of like that, but like they're like gray, and it kind of looks a little camo-ish, a little bit. I forgot what number they are, but I bought a fake pair and it had like spikes on the bottom. Like, it looked like cleats almost.
Yeah.
But it was like rubbery. and they were ugly. And like the Jordan sign, he was doing like the splits. Like it wasn't even like jumping. It was like the splits. The ball was like straight up in the air. It wasn't like reaching out.
That is crazy.
I paid like $25 for him, and like
Okay.
the dude, he like, cause he sold them to me. He's like, hey, you know, we got some J's over here. I'm like 13, 14, 15. I'm like, I don't know what, you know. I thought that was a wave. It wasn't.
Yeah, man. I like specific. Like the most expensive pair of shoes I've had is LeBron All Star Edition, the Zoom 4s, and I paid $230 for those, and that was in college. Ever since then, I've never paid more than like $100 for a pair of shoes.
I think
Like even these Jordans were $100. Those ones were like $30 at that clearance store I was telling you about.
Oh yeah.
Because they double clearance it, bro.
Really?
So it's already discounted, and then they put a discount on top of the discount.
That's fire.
Yeah. So I got like 3 pairs of shoes and they were 3 pairs of Jordans for like $100.
That's fire.
Yeah. So, but I don't know what it is about like people associating price with value.
Yeah.
Like, oh, those are better because they cost more. Like,
yeah, or like they're this brand. Like,
but I've already told you guys, I'm pretty vain when it comes to shoes. I mean, I have a couple of like just house shoe type stuff, but I mean, I never like JR, my brother-in-law. He always buys like just the random rinky-dink shoes, and those things break on him in like a month or 2, and then they're already falling apart and shit. And it's like, bro, just get yourself like spend $50 on a good pair of shoes. It's probably gonna have a name brand on it, and they're probably gonna last longer.
yeah.
You know, but I mean, I don't know.
Like
I've considered paying hundreds of dollars for shoes though.
I think so the most expensive pair of shoes I bought was I think like $140, and they were a pair of Team Jordans. But this was like my first year of college after I got the financial aid.
Yeah.
Cause I was at community college.
Bro, that's how I got my LeBron. That financial aid, when that financial aid hit.
Bro, I came drip, you know, the white Jordans, but they were Team Jordans, so they were kind of ugly. I didn't know.
Team Jordans. I don't think I have. I don't have.
Those look better.
I don't have a. Oh, I have a pair of red, ones, but they're like elephant print. I got those from the clearance though. Those were like $40, bro. Like, bro, I'm a bargain shopper.
I am
like,
too.
you know, I don't just be buying like from StockX or these weird sites that
Yeah.
like there's these pair of LeBrons I want. The LeBron 15s. But all the dirt bags, they just went and bought them all up, and then they put them up for resale for like $500, and it's just like, bro, I'm not about to pay $500 for a pair of shoes. That's crazy, you know. But it's just like that's the market, that's the wave. It's pretty much celebrities buy that type of shit, so good for them. But me, nah, nope.
You know, it's a good point. You know how like there's been like a whole bunch of boycotts and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So you remember when like they were saying boycott Gucci?
Yeah.
Who was? I think it was Jamie Foxx. Yeah, it was Jamie Foxx talking about it. He said his friend was like, "What does that do for the rest of us? The rest of us can't afford Gucci. So what are y'all boycotting for?"
Yeah.
Like,
I never had a pair of. I never even seen Gucci.
I've never even seen a Gucci store. Like,
Well, that's what we call stratification, geographical stratification. Those stores only pop up in the rich neighborhoods.
yeah.
So, unless you are in Scottsdale, even over by my wife's job, which is Peoria, there's a Coach store there. I didn't even know we had a Coach store here.
Really?
Yeah, because I got her a Coach purse for Christmas. Because Coach, they do deals like, I think it was like $150 for a purse. But that's like pretty much all she wanted. So I was just like, yeah, I can do that.
Yeah.
But they're usually like $400. And it's like, hey, I love you, but not that much. Like, but apparently she loves me. Like, she got me a computer, headphones, all types. And I was just like, okay, well, boy, putting it down right. You know what I'm talking about? That's what I be telling people, man. It's like the stallion, dog.
Kiahree the Stallion.
That's what it is, man. Like, you think she loves me? No.
She got the other thing, huh?
Damn. You know what I'm saying?
Everybody say so. Just keep it going.
Yeah. What is that?
Oh no, I was about to make a beat. Wait, you never seen that video?
No.
Where like he like freestyles, but like you have to end it with sausage.
The hot potato guy? Hot potato, hot potato, hot potato. Hot.
Speaking of hot potato, one of the Wiggles had a heart attack.
Who's that?
The guys that sang that. Well, they did I don't know if you heard
The Wiggles? What is that?
it's like a Disney Channel little group of guys. They did like the fruit salad, yummy yummy, hot potato, hot potato.
Yo, you know how you sound right now? You sound like an idiot.
Ow.
Wiggle, hot potato, yummy, yummy.
I didn't say wiggle wiggle. They're called the Wiggles.
What's wrong with you, man?
It's something that everybody grew up on.
Yo, you watching Disney Channel still? You're
No.
26.
No. I mean, I'm watching Disney Plus, but no, it was on Twitter.
Oh, okay.
They said one of the original Wiggle members had a heart attack on stage.
I don't know who the Wiggles are, though. No. When I was coming up, Teletubbies, Barney.
Yeah, that guy.
I didn't even make that connection right now.
I didn't either. I didn't either until I got to
Yo,
school.
you got beef with Barney now, huh?
Nah,
The way he's like, yeah, that guy.
that guy. Nah, but I mean, I watched it too.
You got beef with a purple horse. I mean, a purple, what is it? Purple
horse.
dinosaur.
I can't. Purple horse.
I feel sorry for you, man. You got some deep issues that are unresolved. When you said, I saw your nostrils flared.
That guy.
Like, yeah, that fucking
I don't
guy.
even know if the video's still playing.
That fucking guy. Don't bring that fucking guy's up name to me, huh?
Sleep with the fishes tonight, man.
Don't bring him up to me.
This fucking guy.
Nah,
here,
yeah,
man.
I don't know who the Wiggles are.
Yeah. Because you said hot potato. They had a song called Hot Potato. It was something that was on Disney Channel, like growing up, it was just there. But it's just songs that everyone kind of knew. But yeah, that was it.
Yeah. Everybody knows the hot potato song, I agree.
Everybody except for you. So there's a fight tonight, right?
McGregor and Cowboy. Or is it Dante? Do you follow the fight scene at all?
Not really.
Who's fighting tonight? Cause yeah, I know for well, no, they're fighting in February. It must be the McGregor and Cowboy fight if you're talking about it. It's kind of a really big deal in the UFC.
Yeah, Donald Cerrone for against McGregor.
Yeah, his name's Cowboy. It's kind of like a big. I think it's not heavyweight. It's because Conor usually fights at a lower weight, and now he went up a little bit. And this guy's supposed to be the real deal. So it'll be Conor's first fight back from fighting Mayweather, but his last UFC fight he lost. So people were trying to count him out and stuff, but apparently he's back and all that stuff.
Did you know we have a Space Force now?
Really?
As a branch in the military?
I mean, it makes sense. I mean, you ever play like these little games where they're, I used to play.
Like Halo?
Not Halo. No, not Halo.
Actually, hold on.
Not Halo. I'm talking about Modern Warfare or Black Ops.
Yeah.
If you ever played, there was a mission where the military literally sends up a, it's not it's not in space, but it's in the atmosphere. And that's kind of where they get their cues and stuff from, like where to go. They're using like imaging, sequencing.
Shout out to all the Halo lovers out there.
Yo, Halo 2 or Halo Reach was lit. I was nice at that game.
I'm trash at all the shooting kind of games.
Oh, bro. I used to play that back in the day. I had a friend who literally dropped out of school playing Halo. Freaking bum. Like, he literally just didn't go to school. His mom was like, I almost said it again. His mom was like dumb.
You gonna call someone's mom retarded?
You can't say it. That's why I took it out.
But still, the fact that that's what you thought.
Well, but you know, it would have been worse. I didn't say it.
Your mama was stupid.
Hey, I didn't say it. Barney said
Stupid.
it. But she literally
Stupid.
was
I'm
getting
not
a
gonna let you
check
get the
from the
chance.
She was getting yeah, she was literally getting a check for her being special.
Oh, she had like
Yeah.
real you were gonna call her retarded?
I
Yo,
didn't
that's
say,
wild.
I didn't say
Yo,
it.
you are
I didn't say it.
disrespectful.
I didn't say it. But she was she was special. And yeah, so he didn't have no dad. Mom's special. So he would just literally play
Honestly, that sounds pretty bad too.
his mom was
She had-
impaired.
Like she had disabilities.
Yeah, his mom was disabled. And does that sound but Jesus. But yeah,
Yeah, my mom's special.
but yeah, he just would be playing games all day. He just dropped out of school like a loser.
Did he create like a YouTube channel to get?
No, he was just like that's all he did was play video games. Didn't go to school. Like a loser.
No.
Yeah, Halo took his life from him. It wasn't even like Twitch wasn't even around back then, I don't think.
Twitch. Actually, I'm gonna make a gaming channel. It's gonna be called The Sucky Gamer because I'm trash at video games. It's gonna be tight. It doesn't sound that great right now.
Yeah, that's right.
It's gonna be tight. So be on the lookout for that sometime this year.
Instead of being ninja, you could be nigga. I think you should just own the Barney thing, bro. Just go full Barney.
But there's already a Barney.
Nah, just go full Barney, bro. Just
I'm not about to get copyright for using my real name.
go full out Barney, bro. Just put the suit on,
No.
bro. Have the music playing in the background, like not the real music, but just like a stupid little remake, like bung 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 bung, and you'll just be over there just sucking it up, playing video games, bro. You get 1 million followers in a day. Have people sending you freaking money through your PayPal me. Huh?
The Barney PayPal.
BarneyTheDinosaur.me. Huh? Friggin', you'll be friggin' cocaine overdose by next week, bro.
I'm trying to find the Barney song that's a remix, but there is none. Wait.
Yo, you have neighbors that are like pouncing. What are they doing out there?
What? I can't.
Sounds like you got some Hispanics living above you. What would you do if you just heard like a fight breaking out? Would you feel obligated to help?
Nope.
What if it's like
None
a
of my
woman
business.
screaming like, "Oh, help me, Barney"?
Why would she know my name?
I don't know. Maybe she's been like
I
trying to slip you one of those escape notes.
We do have like over there. There's some stuff that goes down.
Oh, what witchcraft?
Nah, like
BDSM.
abuse.
Ooh,
But so
butt abuse. They gay? Did you just out them?
I can't.
How dare you try and out them? That is their right.
They gay. The way that they gay. Yeah, but like we talked to the manager. And she was
Oh,
just
y'all
like,
snitching?
nah. I mean, bro,
Oh my gosh, bro.
3:00 in the morning, they were out front fighting.
Oh, who?
Whoever our neighbors are.
Oh, a guy and a girl?
Yeah. And
Was he whooping her ass?
it was like yelling and stuff and like people throwing stuff. And then like they were like knocking on our door at 3 a.m.
Oh,
I didn't open the door.
was she like, help us?
She didn't say that, but I just heard knocking on the door. I'm like, I can't bring that into like my my place. My girlfriend's in the bedroom sleeping. Like, what if the dude chased in right after her? Like,
Yeah, man.
so. But the thing is, the girl, she's not even supposed to be here. Apparently there's a restraining order. So the manager, she was just like, if you see her again, call the police. But I'm not calling the police.
Shit, call me and I'll do it for you.
Just pull up. Who is she?
Hey, officer, I don't know what the hell's going on over there, but something's just cut the malarkey, okay?
Yeah.
My name is Steve Smith, okay? My uncle is mayor. All right, I can make one call, buddy. Make it a tough time for you, pal.
Cut the malarkey. You gotta throw a malarkey in there.
Yeah, I do a really good offensive white person. And then to the je ne sais quoi, right on the top, you just throw a nigger in there. Look, Jim, I don't care about the niggers. Just do what I said to do. Freaking small pecker looking mother.
Small pecker.
That's what they say, dog. They say pecker.
Pecker is penis?
Pecker. Yeah.
That's kind of
It's
gross.
kind of ironic because peck her, like you're trying to get a good butt. Pecker is a little penis. Yeah.
Like a little sharp.
Yeah, man. It ain't all good in the white community, dog.
Their slang is disgusting.
Pecker, cocksucker.
Like that. What?
That's a good one though.
That's
Only they can really pull that off without it sounding like
yeah.
corny. But like, whenever you see that, you're like, yes, I wanted him to say that. Like Eminem said that all the time. Laying into you cocksuckers.
That's true. But only he could do that.
What do you think Jay-Z's gonna say? Yeah, man.
I think it's just people talking, but the window's open, so that's probably why we can hear it more.
All right.
Yeah, man. What time is it?
Yeah, we're about 2:30 in.
Really? All right, so we got to break the record. The record of the last podcast.
What was it, 2:40?
Yeah. All right, so what could we talk? Do you have any goals for 2020?
Yeah, they're all music goals. Just in terms of followers, in terms of streams. Also like discipline goals. Like I want to start, reading the Bible every day and praying every day. Like stuff like that, like I don't really have any goals though. Like I feel like, I'm just gonna the only goals I really have are just drop the albums, and then let the chips fall where they may. I heard a good thing. I was listening to another podcast, Joe Rogan's, and Robert Downey Jr. was on, and he said 70% of success is getting out of your own way. And I was just like, that's brilliant, because I used to always be a screw up, dog. Like when it comes to academics, because
Same.
especially in college, I was like ditching to go play basketball, ditching to go to the studio, or just not showing up. And I ended up in an academic probation class, which is like you have to take this class in order for you to be able to take the maximum amount of credits.
Yeah.
Because it's like now they put you on restriction, and then when I apply myself, obviously I'm gonna pass because I know my back's against the wall right now, so I better apply myself. But usually it's like where I come from, they didn't care. My mom never really pushed me to do that. It was more so like just she was doing what she's doing, and you guys better do good in school.
Yeah.
But college, you don't have all that help that high school gives you.
You don't.
So
You got to pay for Scantrons. You got to pay to take a test.
yeah.
That's wild.
So I was in that class, and she was asking us, like, what's gonna... I forgot the question, or what's gonna stop me from, like, achieving what I want to do. And I think I just put me.
Yeah.
And she was like, you're the only one who put you on the list. And I was like, that's because it's true. It's like, bro, I am the only one who can stop me.
Yeah.
So if I don't know, that's one of my goals is just to get out of my own way, and meaning by doing that is like, bro, do what I'm supposed to do, and also fix what needs to be fixed.
Yeah.
If I have discipline issues, if I have like behavioral issues, fix them, do the work, and then the chips will fall where they may.
Exactly.
And so I felt that it's something that's so basic. 70% of success is you getting out of your own way, but that shit, that's a bar. That's why I wrote it down. I was like, that's a bar.
That mental, you're like,
Yeah.
you will literally hold just, I'm guilty of that. Just mentally creating scenarios and stuff in my head that don't even exist, but like making yourself believe that it exists, like making it seem like it'll be harder to achieve your goals than like maybe. I mean, I'm sure it's hard, but psyching yourself out and making yourself think that it's harder than what it really is. So that's what kept me kind of, and like I plateaued for a while because, I was just mentally psyching myself out, thinking that in order to get to this level, I got to do all this stuff when it might just be something, like really simple, like spend some more time doing this, spend a little more time doing that. But instead, I'm making it seem like it's a lot worse than what it is, which I feel like a lot of people do. Like that's why, like with all the resolutions and stuff like that, like I feel like people don't stick with them because, for one, a lot of people are lazy.
Yeah.
Americans specifically.
You shut up, you communist piece of shit. Who the hell do you think you are? Where do you come off, pal? Yeah, where do you get off, pal?
Yo, that's like,
Stay right here. Let me get a manager. You're done, buddy. You're
hey, no, you're done.
no, it's over for you, pal.
Yo, when they say you're done,
Yeah.
you're going to jail.
But yeah, there's real shit. Like New Year, same me, bro. Like same bullshit.
Yeah,
No, that's horrible. But like, yeah, man, you shouldn't have to like have a symbolic thing happen to motivate you. If you can't motivate yourself, you're not gonna succeed. It's really because like if you can't be self motivated, if you always need an external factor to get you to do something, bro, there's not always gonna be an extra. Sometimes there's gonna be nothing, and it's like, can you get your own self going? That separates, the haves and the have-nots. The people who go on to do great things and the people who just stay in the rut.
Yeah, like that top 10%, and then that actually, do it and everything like that. Then the rest is just 90, like everyone else that fall into those, patterns about just not doing what they say they're gonna do.
Yeah.
So.
Oh yeah. So that's another thing I learned, bro. Again, the guy just set a bar. It's important to do what you say.
Yes.
And I was just like, how simple is that?
I learned. Yes.
And because I was like, I say a lot of shit, bro, but I don't do none of it. I'm like really flaky. And it's just because like it's fun to be flaky. Like, quite frankly, it's just like, it's not fun. It's just it's convenient to be flaky. It's just like, oh yeah, I was supposed to go.
See, I don't. Sometimes for me, it's just in that moment, something might sound good, but then like the day of comes or like the day before, and you're like, do I really want to do this? So like, you might agree to something like someone from work wants to hang out or whatever, or I don't know, something like that. And then in the moment, you're like, oh yeah. You might be having a great day.
Yeah.
So you just say, yeah, we can do all that. And then the day of comes, and you're like, I don't really want to go.
Yeah.
I never really did.
You'll make time for people who you care about, though,
yeah,
I think.
yeah.
Like, I haven't blown you off for the podcast yet, but it's kind of because it's self-serving.
But it's coming.
Yeah. So,
Stay tuned.
I'm just going to just take all this shit and just go.
Just pack everything up. All right, man. I'm going to see you next week.
Yeah. As soon as you just, do something that I don't like and me being immature and can't address you, I'll just immaturely just kick you out of my life and ignore you at work.
Which is fine, because I ignore everyone else
Yep.
at work for the most part.
Group of individuals there, a little interesting. You see that girl? She got weird when I started asking about if her mom was hot.
Oh, yeah.
That means she is. So now I need to go on her page,
I was going to say her name.
look up her mom.
She's going to listen.
Oh, shit.
She actually listens.
Oh, crap.
Just remember, he
Just-
said that, not me.
I mean, you're co-signing it, though. He's winking. Get your hand out of your pants, man. What are you doing, man? Yeah, man, just no goals in particular, though. Just, things that I think I can achieve and I'm going to try to achieve. And that pretty much is describing a goal, so why the hell did I say that? But yeah, man, I wanna get more followers. I want to get more. And it's like, I don't care about that, but I understand it's necessary for marketing purposes.
Yeah.
So I'm going to do it you know, and then stream. But I'm not, and that's what I was telling my promoter. You know, I was like, I'm not worried about the music though.
Yeah.
That's one thing I'm not worried about because it's like, bro, once I get the, once I put the rolling, got me dog. Once I start rolling, dog, it's over. It's over. Like,
I
because that's just how I work, dog. It's like, bro, all I gotta do is get in there, get busy. Oh
I thought you meant like really rolling. Like
no, I'm
That's
talking
what-
about music, bro.
that's why I was laughing. I was like, I thought you were joking.
I was joking. I was joking about rolling, but the music, that's how, just, I know when it's time, bro.
Yeah.
The All Stars, like that album that you heard was done in 2 weeks.
Really?
Yeah.
Like for real?
Yeah.
Like production, mixing, mastering,
Yeah.
everything, all that?
Yeah.
So how'd you do it in 2 weeks? Like, were you just like locked in the studio for 2 weeks? or-
Literally, I will come home. And so my wife, we have a whole process, right? I don't want to say I ignore her, but I ignore her for 2 weeks. Because I literally come home, I go to work, and I'm working on it there. I'm doing what I'm doing, but I'm not there. You know?
Yeah.
And then I
Yeah.
come home, I go straight to the studio, and I'm up till like 12 o'clock. So I go from work to home to work. I don't even eat. Yeah.
Jeez.
Because eating for me like messes up my I don't know, I just like being like clear and fresh.
I feel you.
So if I eat, it'll be early that morning, maybe lunchtime.
That's why like I don't like to eat before I work out. So I get that.
Yeah. But I like to be like just clear. I don't like. You ever had a soda like where the fizz starts coming up?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that kind of thing happens, and I'm just like, oh, I shouldn't have ate. So even before shows, I don't eat. It's just you want to be empty, and you can eat afterwards. You
Yeah.
know? But right now, I want to have everything on that moment and what needs to be done. But yeah. And I'm not talking about the writing though. Like some of the writing was getting done. Like some of those songs took months.
Okay.
But when I sat down to record, 2 weeks. Mixing, mastering, listening, going back, retooling. Like that song you love so much.
Yeah. No other name.
Yeah, that one was like one of the hardest songs to mix. And it happened by so it was one of those, I think they call them happy accidents. And the mix just, and I was just like, wow. I accidentally, so really what I needed was just to turn the vocals down and bring the song up, but I accidentally doubled the track, and then the volume was perfect. And so I was like, whoa. You know,
We
but
got another one.
yeah, so, but yeah, like 2 weeks. Yeah. It's not that hard, you know? It's just if you, imagine if you had all day to do what you wanted to do.
Yeah.
Instead of doing what
And you
had to
actually
do.
did it. Like, because I feel like we all, I just say we all because I'm speaking about people in general. And like me specifically, I've had days like, you know, I have the whole day off. And then I think about doing all this stuff. It sounds good in my head. I know I need to do it to progress and, you know, get better with like my art and stuff. But then like I get that day off and I just end up,
Chilling.
yeah.
Yeah, I had a whole week to finish this album. But I just found myself getting distracted the whole week.
Yeah, and like I hate making excuses, but discipline, like my discipline has definitely dropped, and I definitely want to pick that like all the way back up. Because like once I get into like that mode, I'm unstoppable, bro. It's crazy.
So you get that way by establishing routines, bro. And then you have to actually follow the routines. Because it's like I got to that point too, and then I started establishing routine. But then you have to stay on the routine and really just become a freak about it. Like, no, I have a routine. I can't do that. I have a routine. Like you have to become like weird about it.
Yeah, I feel like that's
Like routine has to be law.
yeah.
Because you know it works towards the betterment of you. Because like the only reason I came up with this routine is to achieve the 70%.
Yeah.
You know, get out. So it's like, bro, if I can't even follow a routine every day that's gonna help me, then I'm screwed.
Yeah, that's one of the few things I did like about school, that it was all, routine.
Yeah.
Like, we're gonna go to lunch at this time every single day. We're gonna do this at this time every single day. It's just learning to do that for yourself on your own, building yourself up to make yourself a routine, like a schedule and everything like that.
Yeah.
Like,
And also getting rid of excuses.
yeah.
That's a big part because
Yeah.
you might say, but no. How about it's only gonna, like, especially when it comes to the gym? I was like, bro, when I looked at it, is like there are literally 24 hours in a day, and you can't. So 24 hours, I don't know how many hours in a week, but it equals out to 5 hours a week. If you can't dedicate that to your long-term health, you might as well just murder yourself right now, bro. Like, kill yourself.
I wouldn't
Kill
go
yourself.
that far.
Kill yourself.
Yeah, no, I
Like,
wouldn't go that far.
I don't even, let me do the math
But
real quick.
I get what you're saying.
Right? So there's 24 hours in a day.
7, 28,
That's
14,
what-
16, 160.
Let me find out your rain, man.
Bless you.
Okay, let's do the math because Barney's trying. 24 hours in a day, times that by 7. That is 168.
Huh, I was right.
Let me find out you selling drugs. Yeah, so only niggas that good at math are the ones that sell drugs.
I'm kind of trash at math. Well, no. Like, I sell drugs.
168 hours in a week, and you can't dedicate 5 of them to your own betterment.
Yeah.
And that's if you're just doing bare minimum stuff. Like, I go for an hour and a half because I do an hour workout, roughly 45 to 55 minutes, and then I try and do some core stuff, And I have been getting results, no six-pack yet. I don't know. That you'll really have to, like, incorporate nutrition at that point.
Super.
Like, I'm still kind of just eating what I want. I'm just eating less. But I'm actually working out now, so I've been slimming down a little bit. But, if I went, like, full, like, vegetarian for 3 months,
Yeah.
definitely could get a six-pack. Maybe.
Yeah. Me and my girlfriend, we're going to do keto for a little while.
Yeah, because you can still eat stuff. It's just...
Yeah. See, people think that's the difference between, I feel like, a diet and, like, a lifestyle change. So diet, it's just a fad. It's not going to last long. But a lifestyle change, that's supposed to, lifestyle.
Yeah.
That's going to last. But yeah, like, you can eat whatever you want. Just eat it in moderation.
Yeah.
Which we don't do. Like, we want to be full. We want the itis every single time.
Yeah.
Not like, okay, I'm satisfied. It's like, nah, I'm not satisfied until I feel like I'm about to blow up.
Well, another thing I did too is I tried fasting. Specifically fasting around your meals.
That's what I do.
That is the dumbest shit I've ever said. Fasting around your meals. Well, no, that's actually pretty intelligent. Fasting around your workouts is what I meant to say.
Oh,
so
yeah, that's yeah.
I would go like the whole day, but it's weird because I was working out at weird times at night, so the fast kind of gets weird. Because it's like, bro, you don't want to eat for like a whole day and work out at night and then eat at night.
Yeah.
But you could have like little snacks and like stuff that's not technically breaking a fast, but it is starting your metabolism.
Mm-hmm.
But like it could all be solved by just waking up early.
Yeah.
Like, because people don't account for like the amount of time you went to sleep. So that's probably like 6-7 hours. If you can double that, like eat around lunch instead of eating breakfast. But what's even better is if you can work out and then eat post-workout. Mm-hmm. So you kind of get this like feast mentality where it's like, I just put in the work and now I get to.
But that's dangerous though too.
Is it?
Yeah, because like so for me, I did. I did.
Oh, you're talking about just like the whole like not eating,
like that feast mentality. Because afterwards, I can attest to this that. I wouldn't eat all day. I get like a fire workout in, but then after, like I'm just eating like everything in sight because like, I'm so hungry.
But
you
you have to stop at your caloric for the day.
So that's what I was struggling with for a while.
Okay. Yeah, I was like, you can't just eat anything, Barney. You like say like if depending on your BMI and depending on like your age, say you're allotted if you want to lose X amount of pounds per day or per week or whatever. You can just go to easy BMI calculator.
Yeah.
And
yeah, I use that.
say it says like 2,500 calories.
Yeah.
Literally, you can eat that 2,500 calories in one sitting, and it feels
Yeah.
Instead of just like, eating 200 here and 200 there, and so like for my last meal of the day, I have to have a salad. Nah, have a big ass steak with French fries, and like freaking just eat it all at once, bro.
Yeah.
And like there's nothing wrong with steak. Steak is pretty clean, right? Unless you just douse it in butter.
Yeah.
Like I hate when people do that.
yeah.
They turn perfectly good food into butter. Like they do it all the time with shrimp and freaking lobster.
I mean, that's a thing though. Like some of our recipes, it's like you need one stick of butter, the whole stick of butter.
I mean, it's not supposed to be eaten all at once, I guess, or eat all of it. So maybe you're only really eating like a little knob of it. But yeah, man, like what I would do is like Chipotle, like you get a burrito with chicken and all that. That's probably like 800. So you could eat that, but you're probably gonna be full, so you might actually go under on calories. So it's like, I don't know, if you're not a person, like I'm a big guy, so I don't have to worry about like protein and all that stuff.
Yeah.
That's for little guys who are trying to get big.
Yeah.
Like I'm just trying to get stronger and slim down, so I don't have to really take supplements. I don't have to do a lot, you know, because not everybody's body is built to get big like this. Like some guys wish they were like this size.
Yeah.
You know, and they can't even. They just their metabolism is too fast and all that stuff. So, but that's been my mentality is like, fasting. But I've been like trying to get up and go before work so that at work I'm energized. Because after a workout I'd be energized and I ended up staying up till like freaking 1 in the morning.
Exactly.
And it's like, well, this is really throwing off my whole sleep cycle. Mm-hmm. So I was like, well, now let me try just getting up early, going to the gym, and then I'll be in bed by like 9 o'clock. Mm-hmm. But then it sucks getting up early. And then when I go to the gym, the guy's telling me to turn off my music because he's white and it's black music. At least that's how I interpreted it.
I feel like
He
definitely
also called me the N-word. He was wearing a Ku Klux Klan outfit.
at Planet Fitness.
Yeah.
Ku Klux Fitness. That's the vibes. It's American vibes. That screams American.
Yo, why don't you just move to Russia then, you bitch?
I'm going to Africa.
Yeah, you get your ass shot
Man.
by some Somali guy.
I was texting. I was talking to
Whoa,
Evan about that.
Freudian slip.
I said, I
Who
was
are you
talking
texting with? Let me hear.
I was talking to Evan about that.
Whoa, a Freudian slip with Evan. What in the hell?
Yeah, I mean, because, we ride to work together. So
I'm pretty sure one of you guys is riding.
wow.
Gay ass niggas.
All right.
I mean, because we support that.
Yeah.
I'm going to have to bleep this. Oh, shit.
But we were talking about going back to Africa. Like,
Yeah.
it sounds cool and stuff like that. But
It's interesting you started off by saying going back. You've never been.
Well, the term going back. It sounds cool and everything like that, but like you said, like we didn't come from there. Us.
Yeah.
So
Our lineage does, but not.
yeah. So once we get there, we're not gonna know what to do.
Yeah.
Like they don't care that we're back. I mean, they probably care that we're gonna, infiltrate and, basically do the American thing and colonize.
Yeah.
Unintentionally, like.
Because I have this fantasy, bro, of like, what if, I don't know if I would go, because it's kind of weird because I'm more attached to the, like, the culturally, the African side of me, but I don't know. When people say that, I wonder what they mean when in regards to, like, because, like, I'm a product of America, bro.
Yeah,
Like,
we are Americans.
well, no, not you. You're black. I'm biracial. I'm a product of America. You just here. Okay.
As a product of America, though.
You are a product of slavery.
I'm only
I'm
here-
a product of America. Okay. Yo, that is racist. But no, what I'm trying to say is like,
We're gonna get a racist button for you.
yeah. But what that's
Yeah.
a joke. But what I'm trying to say is like, I am a true example of what America is, right? Whenever you see like an Asian person mixed with a black person, that usually does not happen because
not as often.
their culture doesn't really allow it or promote it, and
Yeah.
the availability really isn't there because they're all the way across the Mediterranean or one of these big ass oceans. Mediterranean is a sea.
It sure is.
It's
That's
an
why I didn't say
Atlantic
anything.
Ocean. But it's I don't know geography, but
They're across
there
the Atlantic.
the other opportunity usually would not happen for that to
Mm-hmm.
happen. So in America, it's the land of just like happenings that would not have happened.
Mm-hmm.
Like Mexican people and black people historically have not necessarily mixed.
Yeah.
You know, there's actually somebody like in the Mexican community, they know that black people are they're still stigmatized due to the whole racism.
Yeah.
Promoted by whites back in the 40s and 50s and back from slavery.
I think it's crazy though that we still have beef and that that Mexican people can be racist towards black people, even though we still end up in the same neighborhoods.
Yeah, and we end up in the same predicament.
Yeah, we're in the exact same boat, both people of color, but but you still choose to be racist because you also believe all the stereotypes and everything like that about black people, but you live right next to us.
Yeah.
Like like we're buying food and stuff from you too. Like whenever you sell it, like I don't understand that.
Yeah, because I mean specifically like my grandfather on my mom's side was not a fan of her getting pregnant by a black guy.
Mm-hmm.
He actually kicked her out.
And that's believable.
So it's like, I'm a literal product of America. So it's like, how would I fit in over there? Or would I? Because they're like, well, I mean, Barney, you look like you're one of us, but this guy, what's up with him?
Yeah.
But I do have a fantasy, though, of like us all going back over there and like turning that shit into Wakanda.
I mean, I feel like Wakanda kind of already exists there. It's just not, it's not polished or anything like that. Like, for Africa to be like, what it is, like, for people to take all of its resource, the way that is viewed, because all we see of Africa is the starving children and the genocides or whatever, stuff like that. But
it's marketing.
Just the fact that these people marketing that to us and showing us that are also taking all of the minerals and just minerals, valuable, anything that's valuable of Africa. Like they're taking all of it at the same time that they're showing us, these malnourished children, stuff like that. Like, you guys are kind of, the cause of some of this. Like, but that sounds so American. Again, I guess I'm going to Russia, but I feel like, just being American, like, we were raised to think the world like revolves around us, and I don't know if
Is that how you feel?
Like, not me personally, but to a certain extent, I feel like that's the American way of thinking, though, because
we're the greatest country.
Exactly, greatest country in the world, even though we're like on like some of the top marks to be as far as like school, whatever. Like we're not number one.
Yeah.
Like,
well, greatest. I mean, anybody who says the greatest, there's no factual basis usually. Mm-hmm. When we're talking about sports, maybe because you can quantify somebody's accomplishments and achievements, but when we're talking about culture, something that how do you gauge that, right? You can't really. Who to say who has a better culture? Look at you could examine the fruits of the cultures, I guess. Our culture usually breeds, freedom of thought and opinion and art form and all that stuff. Other cultures, they're more disciplined cultures, but, they might be a little bit more oppressive in retrospect, But it's kind of hard to, like, judge apples and oranges, Yeah. So it's like, I don't know, but I do think a lot of people have a complex when it comes to just because you're from America. That's why, in that when I was talking about that meeting going to Mexico, it's like, bro, like, we're entitled. So the best thing you can do with your privilege and your entitlement is to, provide privilege and entitlement for other people.
Yeah.
Because it's like, okay, this is what a lot of white people should be doing. Like, bro, you have a leg up in this little game. How about using your leg up to give me a leg up?
They got 2 legs up.
They're standing. What, we're kneeling? Trying to take a shot at Kaepernick? Huh?
The fact that you're able to
Nessa.
bring it all the way to Nessa.
Nessa's gonna get you.
Nessa. Nessa.
Yeah, because that's how I look at it, bro. It's like we're in a great country. A little bit too free, in my opinion. Like some of the stuff that is just being permitted and allowed and just tolerated is just weird. And I mean, I'm not even talking about like just the blatant obvious stuff like
Yeah.
racism and like xenophobia and just
Classism, all that stuff.
yeah, I'm just talking about like some of this new age progressive stuff that's just very, we're trying to push it off like it's scientifically based, but it's like it's really all just we're learning on the fly about a lot of this stuff,
Honestly.
But it's like if you say something about it, you get flagged like a Trump supporter, you get flagged like a hate monger or something. But it's like, bro, I just think we're getting to a point where it's just getting crazy when it comes to just individual liberties and freedoms, and people like wanting to use the girls' bathroom when you were born a guy, and it's like we should have basic like guidelines and stuff for just like, hey, how about what you were born with, and that's the bathroom you use. And why are you even using the public bathroom in the first place? Unless you have to just really take a dump or a piss,
I'm more for like do whatever you want to do.
But that's crazy, isn't it? Like do whatever you want to do is literally anarchy. Like I want to murder you right now.
But when people say do what you want to do, they're
Talking about in regards to living your life.
yeah.
So what if somebody's dream is to murder you?
But it's normally referred to positive things though.
Yeah.
So like when you tell your kids do what you want to do, you're not saying, if you want to murder people, go murder people. The context behind do what you want to do is do anything that you want to do that makes you happy as long as it's positive and not hurting people.
Yeah, but then when we start talking about if somebody's getting hurt from something, it becomes subjective. Because it's like, I'm not like one of those conservative people. Like, I don't care if somebody's gay or transgender or something. But it's like, don't try and make me play along with it. Because it's like, honestly, bro, like, it just seems a little weird to me,
I mean, it's not.
when it comes to just like,
I mean,
how do we know it's not just like, I don't know. It's weird. Like, because I know a person inside, So it's like,
that's
and it's not just with that community, it's just people who are racist or people who are like just weird when it comes to just like interacting with people, politics. Like, it's, I don't know, bro. I think people just, I don't know. Is that making any sense? Or am I sounding like a Trump over here? This is going to be huge.
I think we're gonna have to impeach you off the podcast. But
I got a stiffy. It's huge.
is it a blicky?
Stiffy with the blicky. Ugh. I paid off Stormy Daniels.
Stupid. I'm not gonna let you get the chance.
Yo, you did a really good impression of him.
Tekashi?
Yeah.
Am I him?
Possibly. I don't know. Are you?
Yeah, I do impressions of people.
Yeah.
But yeah, freedom. Do there is just a lot of freedom.
Yeah. I think just too much. Like, absolute power corrupts absolutely. So what does absolute freedom do? I think we're going to find out. Or we are finding out.
I think that'll. I don't know. I feel like we're gonna reach something, but I feel like that's not gonna happen for,
Yeah.
that'll happen way down the line.
Because you've seen these child molester people, right? They love their little kid inside. And that's like, I don't know if it's like a troll, but trolls often turn into real things. So, I don't know, man. That's good, though, yeah. What will absolute freedom produce? We're finding out.
Yeah.
Because what do you think? You think we're in the best time we've ever been in, or is it getting wild out here?
As far as just like everyone in general, like the whole world.
Yeah. It's getting wild out here, in my opinion, bro.
I think it's like a 50-50. I mean, as we progress, we're gonna always have better stuff than we did in the past, but
I think it's chaos out here, bro.
no, definitely.
Chaos and confusion. The men think they're women. The women think they're men. The kids want to be older. The older people want to live forever young. Like, The poor want to be rich. The rich want to like get rid of the poor. Like it's crazy, bro. It's like, but then there's great parts to it, I guess, but it's just chaos out here, bro. To me,
I get that.
Because a lot of confusion, a lot of like pain. Dude, I should be a preacher.
I no.
Church of the Pentecostal Church of Kiahree. They'll make me a saint.
Will Evan the 5'7" be a preacher or a deacon?
He'll be my towel boy.
Nah.
The pastor, he's like, somebody, he'll come up and he'll just pat me dry.
You really think Evan gonna pat your forehead?
Yeah, he's gonna run up and pat me dry, and I'm like, and here, around here at 7 South Baptist Church, we call this a sin.
This is our outro song for today.
Working on a weekend like usual.
Hey,
Way off in the deep
Hold on, I'm
end
turning
like
this up.
usual. Niggas swear they passed us, they doing
too much.
Haven't done my taxes, I'm too turned up. Virgil got a paddock on my wrist going nuts. Niggas caught me slipping once, okay, so
What?
So yeah, we're gonna wrap up episode 3. If you listen to this, we appreciate you. When you telling people about it, we appreciate you, all of it. All the support, all the positive feedback so far. Even if you like me more than Kiahree, it's cool. If you like Kiahree more than me, that's cool too.
Unexpected. And reasonably. That means reasonable.
I'm drowning out the hate.
He's gonna get us flagged on YouTube is what you're doing. What are you talking about, dog?
Aubrey ain't checking for us.
Yeah,
Yeah, man. You got any parting words?
hey,
people out there?
70% of success is getting out your own way, according to Robert Downey Jr., who is Iron Man. So take his words.
Who was Iron Man?
Is.
Because he did.
He is Iron Man.
He was.
All right, turn the song off. Future's rapping.
Life is good.
I'm about to stop recording. This is whack.
100,000 from the big ring, a little bitch. Oh.
You like that, really?
I like the beat. And that line.
All right. All Things Black Podcast, episode 3. And we out.